This is take two.
Nigga, what was that?
Well, I'm just being honest. You gotta be honest with the people. You gotta be genuine.
Yeah. We're having some headphone, technical difficulties.
Yeah, there's a short in your headphone, but do you see? You gotta understand. This out to all the new listeners, because for those of you who don't know, we've been doing this for a while now. We've been putting in reps over time. We're not just new to this. We started off recording with minuscule tools, Hennessy bottles, iPhones, propping shit up on things, terrible audio with no video quality. But do you feel like since coming from there to here we are now, and mind you, we were also in a different location. We normally record over there.
Yeah.
But niggas, it's a lazy Sunday. Niggas ain't feel like doing all that switching and moving cameras. So we just gonna record over here. This is the homeroom and the 3-0 podcast set.
Yeah. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. See, it's a lazy Sunday.
Yeah.
You dragging.
Nah, nigga, you just said so much. I don't even yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Jesus Christ.
But do you think that we getting bougie?
No.
Like complaining about a short in a headphone, nigga? We have headphones.
Yeah, but it's like I have shoes, but if there's if you're missing a sole in your shoe, you're still gonna be mad, even if you have shoes.
That is true.
Like it's not about being grateful. It's about wanting your things to work properly. You know what I mean? Because and the last time we recorded, my headphones worked. So me complaining, it's not me complaining. Like my headphones was working last time. But it's still cool. But that was in the past when we had to record it with a Hennessy bottle. I don't even want to think about that. It's like
it's traumatizing.
It's turmoil. It's trauma.
I think that's where we became who we are.
Yeah.
You got to put some sentimental on that.
Speaking of sentimental, shout out to the lovely ladies of LOI and happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, shout out to the ones that's pregnant or was pregnant.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
planning on becoming pregnant.
Exactly. Yeah, you know what I mean. Newly found mothers. You know what I mean.
Old mothers, the bad mothers and the good mothers.
Yeah, it's their day. It's their day.
It is.
It's their day.
Like you can be a terrible person, but your birthday is gonna come, and that was the day you was born. That's a celebratory fact. That's something to celebrate.
It definitely. I mean, being a mother is cool, I guess. I heard it's stressful. That's what they say.
Yeah, it probably sucks, especially if you're doing it by yourself. So a sincere and special shout out to the single mothers out there, because y'all raise a lot of these ain't shit niggas.
What you get your mom for Mother's Day?
You see, in my elder life, I'm getting a lot more simple and efficient.
Wait. I mean, what you getting? Don't try.
What, nigga?
I mean, I know what you're doing. But what you getting?
I'm not doing nothing. I'm just explaining what happened.
Okay.
As I'm progressing, I'm getting more mature. I'm getting more concise. I got her this nice little. It came in a wooden box. Had a bunch of beautifully assorted flowers that were arranged in a spectacular fashion. I gave her like these big ass balloons and shit. My girl cooked the breakfast. It was a smooth Mother's Day. I feel like she was thoroughly appreciated.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
What'd you get your mom?
I got a little card. It was a little massage envy card. You know what I mean?
You gave her a gift card.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a gift card, but she can go get a free massage. It's nothing to swipe. You feel me? So, all those tense muscles from being a hard-working black mother, she don't got to worry about that no more.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
You paid a nigga to rub your mom.
I mean, she can choose a girl.
That is true.
And, that's if she's not homosexual. So
who was that?
She would probably want a dude to rub on her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, ideally, but
that's none of my business. Like, if my mom, it's nasty to think about.
Would you, them one massages that the dude does where he just gets real sensual?
Yeah.
What's that one book that the Indians study? They got a bunch of different sex positions.
Sutra.
Yeah, he gets them in Kama Sutra rubbing positions.
Those
Would you pay for
Instagram online dudes who do the massages, I'd never let them niggas touch anybody in my family.
Yeah. I was just about to ask you, would you pay for your mom to go do that? Like she was like Justin. So I just need an elaborate rub down. Like a nigga needs to get into the spinal cord of my shit, and he's the only one that can do that.
Nah, I wouldn't do it. That's not necessary. You know what I mean? There's just a lot going on.
Caveat. What if he wasn't allowed to record that one?
Nah, there is no caveat. I wouldn't it's I don't know. It's kind of like, it's not auctioning off your mom, but it's something weird about it. You know what I mean?
It's because it's those niggas too. It's not like It's dumb. It's dumb that make
like,
it weird.
Plus, I have an older sister. Like, if she wanted to say that to anybody, like, it's a person she could say it to.
It's only because it's your mom, though, because you would pay for your dad to get a sexual lap dance. Why did I say sexual lap dance?
Yeah, that's like a sexual act.
Sexual.
I made it sound medical.
That's proper etiquette.
Yeah.
A real gentleman, nigga.
It's not a store, it's a market.
Yeah.
It's not downtown. It's not the city, it's the town.
Yeah.
Saying shit like Peppa Pig.
But nah, that's not necessary.
I don't know. I
all.
feel like
But I don't know. I'm thinking, like, I've been having, these plans of becoming a gigolo. So, it might be hypocritical of me.
Somewhat, if you're gonna.
You
be
know
a
what I mean?
gigolo,
If
yeah.
I'm gonna be dealing with older women.
I don't know if you in gigolo shape because that's like saying you're gonna start running 5Ks. You don't just hop off the couch and run 5 miles.
I have like a kind of sort of a vague 2-year plan. You know what I mean?
Okay.
2-year plan.
You treating this shit like community college. You're getting an associates.
You know what I mean? It's about the long game.
Yeah.
This is life we playing. You know what I mean?
This is life we playing.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. And there's 48 laws to it.
Yeah. So I'm just taking it day by day. But I do have like a vague 2-year plan. It's like, if the stars do align.
Would you care to divulge some of that?
Nah, I'm not. I can't voice none of that. But
Word.
Yeah, nah. But just know I have a 2-year plan. Like, let me get to like
Has
the
the
end
plan
of this
started?
year.
I'm about to say, speak about it vaguely.
Well,
he's
it
an
started at all?
audience.
Like,
I
have
mean-
you- when do you plan to implement the plan?
So
Great journalism,
it's a
Lauren.
lot of. It's so intricate, right? Like, it's so many things that have to be in place outside of the business.
Is this
like,
an
just in
attainable
my
goal?
life too.
Okay.
You get what I mean? So
Okay.
I got to get my life right.
Yeah. Is this an attainable goal? Because you're making it sound like there's a lot that's riding on universal just fucking with you.
Well, nah, I'm not saying. Well, anything could go wrong, but I'm just saying it's certain things that I need to get straight in my life before I even worried about like you feel me?
You got to tidy up. I'm kind of glad you brought it up because lately in my life, have you seen Peter Pan?
Robin Williams.
I don't know. Nigga, Robin
What?
Williams.
You haven't seen the one with Robin Williams?
Is that the cartoon or is that the live action?
You said what like it's something I should have like absolutely watched. Why you say it like that?
Bro, y'all
it
haven't
that
seen the
good?
Peter Pan with Robin Williams? That's
Can we Google this?
You
Because I
talking
don't
about-
even
you
know
talking
what
about
he's
the old
talking
school
about.
joint?
the old school one.
Oh, okay. That's why you said what?
That's why I said
Okay,
that.
okay,
Because Peter
okay.
Pan is like, Peter, like,
Yeah.
diehard fan of Peter Pan.
I'm about to say, goddamn.
That's
you
what
said
I
that.
That's why I was looking at you like, what?
Yeah,
Is your shit like that? Like,
You said this shit like you used to masturbate to Tinkerbell.
Yeah. Pretty green
But-
dress.
But I was rewatching Peter Pan.
Uh-huh.
I'm just laughing at why I was rewatching Peter Pan. I can't divulge that. But I was watching Peter Pan, and it's an interesting story because it's like,
Nigga, what?
yeah, just
All right.
never mind it. But it's an interesting story. That I don't know if this is the one. Wait, Robin
Hook.
Williams played Peter Pan.
Hook. Yeah. You
Nah.
need to do your movie history. Nigga.
This should have never happened. Peter Pan's supposed to be a boy.
You've never seen it. You've never seen it.
This shit
so
looks
I understand why you're thinking that.
hey, this cover do look kind of wild.
This
though.
shit looks fucking terrifying, Justin.
It's a theatrical version.
He looks
It's
more.
Robin Williams.
He looks more like the Pied Piper than Peter
I'm gonna
Pan.
put it on the screen for the people to see.
That's
Shit
okay.
look crazy.
You get what I'm saying? He looks like he's looking for Peter Pan with a lollipop and a white van. But regardless, though, Peter Pan, it was funny because I saw a lot of parallels. Peter Pan is just white baby boy. He's just like Tyrese. Like, there was this one scene where somebody was telling him to, like, do some man shit. He was like, bitch, I don't want to grow up. I want to be a boy forever.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
the little girl kept trying to get him to do man shit. It's like, nigga, you ain't taking out the trash. He's like, bitch, I'm a kid.
Yeah.
He
And I'm going to
just-
stay one.
It's a story
Yeah.
about stunted development and trying to avoid maturity and adult responsibilities, right? Do you feel, how do you, and actually, I'm going to ask Lauren because this is a better perspective to come from because, of course, you're going to be biased about yourself. How do you feel about our maturity level?
I actually think it's pretty good.
Bro, I think it's pretty high.
I think it's pretty good. I mean, there's not very many times where I think to myself, these niggas is young, like, which is
That's
good.
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? I think your league's above a lot of people in your yeah. I think so.
Wow.
Because and
Tony just wanted to hear like this nigga's a fucking he's getting off by
egomaniac.
this. He's the real weirdo.
Egomaniac over here. Nah, like on some real shit though, because
Nigga leg got straight.
some of the shit y'all say,
My tail
some of
started
the shit
wagging.
y'all
Toe
say
started going.
come from like one of two different things. Come through either life experience or being somewhat well read. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only way you get certain things out of people. You know what I'm saying? And both ways are good. If you the person that read it, solid. If you the person that experienced it, solid. You know what I'm saying? You learn from it and you grow. So
Now, shout out to my nigga Lauren
That's what I'm
for
saying.
kind of telling us what we wanted to hear. But how does
nah,
your
I'm dead ass.
Nah, but I feel you though. I feel you
Yeah,
though.
it's
But
not-
you
it's not
know,
cap.
we trying to be intentional. But
Yeah, I feel you. That's real
Nah,
shit.
nah,
Yeah, He's just he's the ego. He's
you
just
wearing a
ego.
hat that
That's
says
all it
Menace.
was.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You wearing a hat that says Menace.
That's
That's insane.
Wow.
Do you think that like universally it was just subliminalism? Like he was like,
Yeah.
nigga, you don't even know, nigga.
Yeah,
This is a jersey.
Ocean show.
It's not a hat, it's a ball cap. Nigga, you play for a ball team.
Exactly.
And you hit home runs on film.
It's the big leagues. But what was you about to
No
say?
steroids.
I'm actually taken aback by that because you asked me that question like in a real. You wanted like a real answer.
I did want to answer. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
what he
Okay,
said,
okay,
I was
okay,
like,
yeah,
nigga, it's
yeah,
funny. I'm going to let it ride.
Yeah,
I'm not going
yeah.
to step on the joke because that's not proper etiquette. That's not very pimping. If he lands, he lands.
Yeah. But what was you about to say? Though?
I don't know. Oh, but how does your mom treat you?
That's a tricky. I mean, she treats me like an adult, but that's the thing. You're never really an adult until you move out.
Until you move out.
It's like one of those caveats. It's just one of those. It's a slippery slope.
And you know, a little more context because in case it's not clear, we live at home.
Yeah.
We're still in the nest.
Yeah.
We're nesting.
Yeah.
We're nesters.
We're nesters.
We're taking an Andrew Schultz approach.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I'm not gonna be there for as long as he was.
He waited till 30.
Andrew
did.
Schultz was 33 when he moved up.
Not happening.
Now, if you can tell me I'm gonna be a mega fucking millionaire comedian if I stay until I'm 33, that's a different story.
Yeah.
I'll thug it out. But this shit right here is hard enough to begin with.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Yeah.
And my situation is even a little more complex, but I'm gonna save that.
Very.
I'm gonna save that for later.
Very.
Yeah.
Very.
It's complex like that.
It's different. I'm playing a different game.
so deep.
Really?
We'll talk about it off air.
I bet.
And I'm gonna stop and we're gonna move on and stop teasing these niggas.
Yeah.
Cause you gonna find out eventually. I'm
crazy.
playing a different game. I have more opponents. Word.
Yeah. It's so tricky.
I'm getting double teamed every time I get the ball. That's what's happening. During scrimmages, practice,
Word.
we playing 21. I got 3 niggas guarding.
You live. Where your girl stay?
She don't live with me. No.
Would you love her more
Would I love her more?
if you stayed with her?
I don't know about that yet. Like, nah.
What do you mean?
Nah.
She's watching.
That's fine.
She
but
hears this.
that's okay.
She probably not watching.
Okay,
I don't know why.
nigga. No, she listens to some shit, but I mean that's okay. Like that's why we not together right now in the same house, nigga. Like I'm not doing that right now.
Oh,
We
okay.
gotta build before I could do that. Before I could actually live with you and and still love you. I gotta love you enough to move you into my house to know that once you get on my fucking nerves, I still want you there.
Yeah.
You don't know
You know
that
what I'm
already,
saying?
but you don't know that already.
That takes time.
And that's gonna make her more comfortable too, because
Yeah.
she doesn't want to feel like she's tightropeing from being homeless and being a happy housewife.
Feel what I'm saying?
Like she don't want to feel like she's a few choice words away from
Yeah,
sleeping on
like,
the street in a
nah.
cardboard apartment.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like if I had to live with my girl, right? It would be awkward because reality would kick in for at least 30 minutes where I'm just like panicking, my heart beating fast. It's like this bitch is here. Like, oh my God, like what am I doing?
It's like you
know what I
round the
mean?
corner,
Like,
boom.
yeah, it's like a dark cloud over me for 30 minutes.
You scratch your nuts and look left, boom.
Yeah. And then I would have to, because you have to love her. You have to.
Speak on it. Elaborate.
Here's my theory, right, Lauren? You're a little bit more mature, you've had more experiences. If I'm living with my girl, it's a weird thing because I don't want to say like it's nothing abusive about it, but you have to love her and she knows that because you don't want no problems.
Yes.
So it's like
Yes.
the whole, like you loving her, it starts in a like, you know, a safe space, you know, the hearts. But then it turns into like some transactional, like it becomes different, I feel like.
It does. It becomes to a thing where it's like you accept more from a person that you love than you would from somebody.
It's almost like selling your soul, but not that deep.
Yeah.
On the same level.
But it sounded like you were saying some of the same shit I was saying.
Yeah.
Selling your soul. Put it this way. It's the same dynamic that it would be if she stayed 10 minutes away from you. Because realistically, for your relationship to be in solid foundation and for you to not be stressing every day, she has to have some level of happiness. She has to be content and satisfied in some way. Because if you got a disgruntled girl, you're a disgruntled man.
That's regardless if she lived with you or not.
How many
That's
times?
regardless if she lives with you or not.
Yeah.
So, you know how they say that money doesn't change you, it just amplifies who you are.
Yeah.
Right.
It gives you steroids.
Okay.
You're stronger than what you would be without these performance enhancers.
Uh-huh.
So you're really the full version of yourself. That's what it is. It's just a closer contact. And the thing is,
it's more than that though, bro. Because it's like it's not just closer contact. It is that, but it's also this is where you learn the shit about them you never knew.
yeah.
When a motherfucker live with you, you learn everything. You know what I'm saying? That's when you learn. So that's why it's like I gotta really love you already to bring you in. Because if I learn some shit that like if we 3 months in the game and I learned this one thing about you that normally would gross me the fuck out, I'd be like, all right, I don't know how I feel about this.
Mm-hmm.
If we 3 years in the game and I'm like, baby, you nasty, you gross. I don't go. You know what I'm saying? That's just all it is at that point.
Because it's such an intimate interaction. It's like you there's no downtime. There's no I'm sitting on the bench and I get to have 2 minutes before I get back into this game.
Right.
Like the curtain never closes, so the show is always on. You
Facts.
constantly perform it.
Which isn't a good thing because, like we said, we was talking about it before, the law of diminishing returns, nigga. Like how many days out the week do you have to see your girl? You know what I mean? Like how many times, like for you to feel satisfied with yourself and with her? You get what I mean?
I was gonna say me, myself, and her. That's two different things.
Okay, so with you, all right.
So for me, for me to be satisfied.
For you to be satisfied, for your Jimmy to be satisfied, just for everything.
Oh, for the
whole thing.
For the whole thing, a couple times a week, 2 times.
Like 2.
Yeah.
2 times a week. How long are these sessions? What's the duration?
Oh, you stay the night.
Yeah, like all day.
Yeah,
but like
all day, stay the night. Yeah.
So 2 to 3.
2 to 3. Yeah.
So you getting a Saturday, Sunday, weekend ships?
No, I mean we midday. It don't matter what type, what day. I mean, if are we talking about a scenario where
I'm saying,
are you talking about a scenario where like I have unlimited time, where it's like I'm already nigga? Are you talking about me as I am now with all the shit I got going on, all the shit I'm trying to do? Like
how you
like
said it before was how like so 2 to 3 days for you to be like, you know, all right, I feel good. I can still work. I can still focus on what, you know, needs to be done.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like homeroom on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, like LOI show on Wednesdays. Like
it feels like
Mondays.
you're talking directly to me.
I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just making my point.
All right.
But nah, it was
It's like this is getting personal. And it was a certain spark he had in his eyes. He was like, nigga, homeroom. He's sounding out all my podcasts.
Yeah,
like, nigga,
that was
like he's only talking to this. Can only fit one other dude.
That was plug-in, you know, little plug-in.
Marketing.
I'm gonna start doing that. It's just random.
You
know,
a hell of an ambassador.
You're not gonna know it. But like I don't know.
What's
like,
your number? How many times a week you got to see a girl? How many nuts busted?
I think 2.
You need tender love and affection.
2 is perfect.
Yeah.
3, now I'm thinking like, all right, the law of diminishing returns. Like I have to write material.
Yeah.
So the 2 days I bust those nuts, you're done for the week.
Yeah.
Like that is like a real, like you're done.
Yeah.
Like even if you think you're better because of it, you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the time spent is time it's a distraction.
So you haven't met a girl that you wouldn't mind spending occasional time with every day?
When I was 16. But at 22,
because it was puppy your love.
It was puppy love. But now at 22, I understand it's like I need time to do nothing so that something can come to me so I can have something to talk about.
Do you mind having her there? Like, what if she was just like an ottoman? Like, it's just a thing that's in the room.
A nice ottoman is cool.
A nice ottoman to add to the feng shui.
That's nice,
like
but it's going to be hard to find that. Though that ottoman you're looking for is a rarity.
Yeah.
Okay? And you're going to have to go to an auction out in fucking wherever to find
West
that. You feel what I'm saying?
You can't go to IKEA and get one of those.
No, you cannot.
Because like that's an antique item. And for it to be an antique, like
exactly,
you would have to wait 60 years before your item becomes an antique.
Exactly.
And now you're just getting
and
what you want.
It's got to ferment.
And what that fermenting is a certain household, a certain, you know what I'm saying, like old school game being given to somebody at a younger age that makes them move that way and understand.
Like
they
it's
gotta
ingrained.
Get that game
from
it's
another woman.
From another woman.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Precisely.
Essentially, nigga, yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you see how he feeling
But
it?
it does exist. It is possible.
It's possible.
What you
It does
mean? I'm not
exist.
trying
It
to
does
prove no
exist.
point. I'm just saying we just out here talking.
It does exist.
But look,
But it does exist.
It does exist, but it's so hard.
Is having a fat ass in the room inspirational in some regards?
You see, what I've noticed, right, with me and myself,
Yeah.
I am a loner, right? I need to be alone.
Stoic.
Marcus Aurelius, right?
Something like that.
Fuck him, right?
You good at being halfway right about some shit.
Yeah, like somebody's like, it's Marcus
The
something.
nigga's name probably Mark or something. Yeah, it's probably Mark Anthony, nigga.
yeah. But, damn, what was our point?
You a stoic and you a loner.
I'm a loner, right? I
Solo
need to be
solo lobo.
I need time alone. And it not just alone time, like
Time alone.
No, I don't need any but conscious being around me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I have to create. I have to go into here. You feel me? Like, like it takes time and patience. You feel me? And if somebody, even if I do love her, it's just like I can't. I just can't. I need my time alone. You feel me?
And my thing is, you can still achieve that, but you are responsible for your happiness. That's my whole thing. Like, you living with your girl, right? There's gonna, like, the setup alone is conditioned for conflict.
Yeah.
It's two personalities, it's two button heads in there, and love is a weird thing. Being with somebody is a weird thing. So it's like, of course it's hard, of course it would be harder than before to get that. To get your stoic moments sometimes where you can just breathe and shit. But you still responsible for that.
And how do, like, if my girl was to live with me, I feel like I would have to get so, it would really unlock a different game because I wouldn't love her the same every day. You feel me?
It's impossible.
I wouldn't, like, you can't, I feel like it's just a game you can't win.
You're a human.
Yeah.
You go through swings of your mood.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're not always feeling like roses and dandelions, nigga.
What they go through in 30 days, like with their body and their like hormones, we go through in one day.
Every day? So does that make us worse?
That makes us better.
We're
more emotionally stable, basically.
But the way you put it, it makes it sound like we have more emotional turmoil. Because we're going through mood swings every day, and they got it once a month. Sounds like they're a little bit more emotionally
intact.
It
takes 30 days to go through what we go through in one day. You get what I mean?
To recover from what we go through in one day.
I mean, it's still
because shit with
day.
them would just linger. It'll just fester. It'll be in a room and it'll marinate, start brewing into something that's even bigger.
Look, I don't know. I like what Lauren said, though. You have to really have some trust, some dedication.
Yeah, now you can't just get into that situation with nobody, nigga. You inviting somebody into your home. This bitch could be a thief.
Like, I would have to. Have y'all ever peed on a girl?
On purpose? No.
Yeah, not on shower.
Yeah.
That's it.
Did you
I did that
give
shit the other
consent?
day.
Did you ask for consent? And you peed on a bitch the other day?
Yeah.
Sexually?
Well,
Nah, not
not
sexual.
necessarily. I've had already told me that she's cool with that type of shit anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She don't mind a
it's
little splashback.
those conversations typically come up at some point.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
You know, all the
It is sterile. How you pee on the barrel? Was it on accident?
Nah, we was in the shower.
Okay.
And it was one of the most conscious things I've ever done.
You was in the shower.
yeah, for
Like,
sure.
that's not something you don't
accidentally
like, it's
yeah,
you gotta
you
release.
can't accidentally do
It's
that.
so conscious, it's
You
unbelievable.
don't sleep piss.
Yeah, yeah.
That's for toddlers. But you were in the shower with her.
Yeah, I was in the shower.
Now, were you fucking?
No.
Exactly.
So you like this bitch.
Well,
yeah.
you see,
and you like it, so I can't even call her a bitch.
well, I mean, nah, it's like
This
yeah,
young lady.
I mean, I call her a bitch. I mean, but I would do that. You see, what I do, it's so righteous. It's because of me. It has nothing to do with her. You get what I mean? Like, I would do that with if I'm in a shower with you.
Yeah.
Like, why not piss on you? You know what I mean?
No, not the pee. Taking the shower to begin with. And you not having
Nah,
sex.
I'm pretty comfortable
That's something
with that.
very intimate.
Nah, I'm pretty comfortable with that.
I'm not even talking about the vulnerability lane of it. But you taking a shower with a girl. You don't just take a shower with a bitch you met at the club. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's not some one-off shit.
Tony, we're not allowed to do that. You can't just take a girl home and take a shower with her.
Well, yeah, that's
If you
because
had
we're
the
poor.
option- If you had the option, you would be doing that.
No, I wouldn't just be showering with club bitches.
Yeah, nah, that's odd.
But-
Nigga, you got to stand in a pool of what
but-
came off her body.
But you also have to understand the girl you would want to bring back to your crib. She probably wouldn't just be like, you know, like you would shower.
I don't know. You downplaying this. You showering with this hoe.
I've gone back to the crib with some women that I wouldn't be seen with anywhere.
Did you
And
clean
I
her?
wouldn't. Yeah,
I ain't
in my day, back in the day, yeah.
Oh, really?
Not because they not like bad or nothing, just because of the type of woman. Like I wouldn't.
She's sloppy. Yeah.
Just
she
as,
doesn't
just,
really.
just as a woman, like not body wise, just
She's just bad for your image. Like politically,
Yeah,
your enemies
yeah.
will hop all over you. It'd
Yeah,
be mad
yeah.
commercials about who his bitch is.
She had no feminine
This
energy
whore.
or something.
just shit like that.
Lauren
Different shit.
cuffed the
It's that
slut.
shit like that. You know what I mean? I mean, hey, like I mean, she was very feminine. She was cool about it. Well, nah. I mean, yeah.
She wasn't cool about it.
It was like, nigga, you piss on me.
Oh,
But we was in the shower, so it's like, how could, if you want to piss on your significant other, do it in the shower. You don't even have to ask.
Make sure it's already hot enough to where they can't feel the change in temperature.
You want to know what's crazy? Like when I was doing it, like she knew it was happening, but that's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, I wonder how she's gonna distinguish my piss from this fucking water.
I was just about to ask, how
Like-
much warmer was your piss than the water?
Nigga, she turned around like she didn't turn around before she said, "Oh my god." Like, you get what I mean? So she knew, like,
Immediately.
I know what this nigga's doing.
Because it was a separate stream just hitting it from nowhere
It's-
else.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, if she pees on you with no consent, what do you do?
It's not possible. They don't have. She was trying to do that. Like she
She's trying to splash you back.
like it took so much energy. She was like trying to put
She
her
really
leg up.
needs a funnel.
Yeah,
Yeah, she got to
to
piss in the funnel and direct
I
it
was
towards you.
like, you couldn't even do that if you wanted to.
But how would you feel if you was just, loofahing up and then it's just it's a dripping of warm liquid on your leg?
I would make her feel stupid for it. But like, it's like I'm in the. It depends on I don't know.
Do you wash? You gotta wash your leg after, right?
For sure, she
Yeah.
did. You know what I mean? That's not something like you just let it stay.
Did you piss on it before or after she lathered up? Were you courteous about it at least?
I believe she washed 2 times, so she went through 2 rounds of like lathering up, washing it off. So I got her between halftime.
Yeah.
So right before,
Get that bitch some Gatorade.
right before the second, it's half. You
You
feel
just
me?
trying to replenish what she put out.
Yeah, yeah.
She had a hell of a first quarter, nigga.
Yeah. But nah, that happened though.
So y'all never had a girl like people say squirt is pee.
No.
No.
Well, I've heard that too. I don't know.
I wouldn't. I would be okay with it. Like if a girl squirted in my face,
Oh, you never had that happen?
I wouldn't. Nah. I never had that happen.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah,
It's not as
yeah.
cool as it looks.
It's not cool at all, actually.
Yeah, you feel like a slut. You feel like a girl.
Word.
Yeah. You was the money shot. You
It's-
as the man,
yeah,
you're not supposed to
yeah.
be the money shot.
But it's more it's more I'll tell you when it feels bad, when it happens like almost like she fucking came and she didn't know she was gonna squirt, and you have no warning. That's
And
when
then
it's
she
like,
has the oopsie face.
yeah, I'm like, bitch, is that how you
But
just pissed on me without even letting me know? Like, you could have told me to get up out of there.
But are you happy mad or are you mad? You get
I'm
what I
not
mean?
mad. I mean, I'm not
It's
mad.
like happy
Yeah,
mad. It's
I'm
like,
not
man,
mad.
bitch, where's the fuck?
Yeah.
I'd be a little upset. It just depends on where it lands. If it hits you in the chest, you the man.
Yeah,
If
facts.
it hits you in the face, that's not good.
Hits you in the
Nah,
face.
nah, bro.
Yeah.
That's like when it's your birthday and they smash your face in the cake. That's disrespectful. You're gonna embarrass me on the damn supposed to be celebrated.
Speaking of Mexicans, because I believe they only do that. I've never seen a black people.
Yeah, no, it's
black
complete.
person do that.
Yeah, that is a Latino.
I was walking, right? I was in Wakefield. There's a restaurant called Fiesta Mexican Restaurant. So Mexican party restaurant. And I've read it 3 times. And I'm in my head, right? I'm thinking like, wow, this is like they gentrified themselves.
I was about to say, what was your first thought? Because I'm thinking Mexican Fiesta and it's a restaurant. They're open 24 hours?
Bro, I didn't get that close to look at the
Restaurant
hours.
club. Restaurant club. That's what it sounds like.
But Mexican
Yeah.
party restaurant.
Yeah.
They probably host mad quinceañeras.
But isn't that, it's kind of messed up, right? Like, is it racist? You know what I mean? Like, because that doesn't even make sense in Spanish.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Nope. It's
doesn't.
genius because they're not marketing the Mexicans. They're selling Mexican food to white people.
Yeah, but even if you think of like Lee's Kitchen, I was doing Uber Eats. I went into this place and it was like, Lee's Kitchen, Chan's Kitchen, whatever. And I walked in, he spoke, he sounded like his name was Edward Covington. Like there was no Chan in that mother.
It was tea and crumpets.
Bro, he just sounded, his English was perfect, it was proper, and then he's Asian, so it's even more exaggerated.
His name was probably Kevin.
And then he had on, Asian worker attire, like dirty polo,
Yeah.
fucking pants and shit.
Yeah. Toes out in the sandals.
You know what I mean? Like, but I was just thinking, like, man, he's kind of, it's like a minstrel show for America, like what they're doing like that. Like, they're kind of doing it to themselves. Like, his name isn't Chan. Like, his name is probably Edward, but, like, you should have heard his voice.
Right.
His name was probably David. But,
Right.
It's like Lee's Kitchen. It's like, why is that? Why not David's Kitchen?
A lot of them don't feel like they're selling out because there's a significant portion of Asian and even Latino people who identify as white on syllabuses. Or when they fill in their applications, they identify as Caucasian. There's Asian in Cauc. They have a grammatical birthright to be able to put it down.
I see what you said. I was like, what? But I got you.
Yeah, I'm following along. Just rewind it.
That is true.
Yeah.
Asian
You know what I saw
like
the
cousins.
You know what I saw the other day?
Yeah.
It was interesting because when I heard it at first, it sounded like eugenics, but they was dead ass. Apparently, black men have lower arches in their feet on average than every other race, which makes us proficient in sports like basketball.
Lower arches.
We tend to have lower arches in the feet.
Is that better for balance?
I'm not sure.
But I heard that's worse. Like
I
the
ain't
arch, the little dip.
Yeah.
Mine is like regular. It's nothing.
And shout out to AJ for having white feet because apparently he has perfectly arched toes.
Yeah.
That's not natural for a black man.
And allegedly he likes feet.
I don't got no arches, so I'm probably the blackest nigga in here.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zero arch.
Oh no, I don't have any either. So we on the same foot. Same page. That's probably why we hoop.
No one.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sucks for y'all.
No arches at all, nigga.
Flat-footed.
Have we recorded an episode over here before for LOI the show?
Nah.
Are you sure? Because I'm getting a little deja vu.
No.
Nah.
We
Nah.
never.
You for real?
We never.
Yeah.
done this.
All right.
Nah.
Never.
You've been on a 3 Oak before.
Ever.
Been on a 3 Oak podcast a couple times.
But nah, man. It was just weird. Like, I was just reading and I was like, I wonder how Mexicans feel
About
that.
it, yeah. Like, cause who owns it?
If it's
Like
a,
who like is it a chain?
So the franchise, nigga?
it can't
Or is
be.
it one of them? Is it a Poppy and
Look that up and see if you see the Wakefield Drive.
What's the name of it? Mexican Fiesta restaurant?
It's probably a Mama's and Poppy store.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's called Fiesta Mexican Restaurant.
Fiesta Mexican Restaurant. Where is this at?
Right here in
It's
Garner.
in Garner?
Wakefield.
Oh, they got a few. Is it Fiesta
It's a
Mexicana?
chain. It's a franchise.
It's a franchise.
Fiesta Mexicana?
Yep. But like party Mexican, like what is that?
In Spanish, their grammar is different.
Exactly. Which
You got to put certain things in front and certain things behind.
Yeah.
So it's really probably supposed to be read as Mexican party.
But Mexican party restaurant? Like that's like I was even thinking, like what's some black?
Looks like it's owned by people of the culture, their culture.
This nigga found out who opened it. Shout out to Lauren for being an incredible researcher. You like Jamie.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we got a Jamie.
We got a Jamie.
It's
It's
incredible.
crazy. Appreciate it. But yeah, yeah. So that's what it looks like. They have four
Jose and
four
Alberto.
locations now.
Isn't that a fucking?
They probably have children working there illegally. Can we Google what's going on at the McDonald's in Louisville? Because did you hear about this?
I did not.
So there's reports that there are 10-year-old children working for free till 2 a.m. at a McDonald's in Louisville.
Word?
There's been a couple of counts, nigga. And found.
I wonder if they was like, maybe these fries is salty than a mother. It got to be a childish motherfucker
Yeah,
behind it.
yeah. Somebody just throwing that bitch.
Yeah. Like, nigga, is a toy in my fry?
Now, so, you know, we like to play the color game. Like, there's not even a debate on what the race of these children were.
Well, let's say it at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
Mexican.
Why would you think?
Why would you say white?
Why would you think Mexican?
Why would you think
It's
white?
McDonald's and his children working. What was you thinking?
Probably. So I wasn't thinking, but I would have went your way, for sure.
Nigga, you work at a McDonald's. You know who they employ.
Yeah. What is this? 10-year-old children.
10-year-old children were found working at a Louisville McDonald's until 2 a.m.
So this is multiple children.
These are multiple
Yeah,
accounts.
I won't read too much more into that one.
They was paying them niggas with Happy Meals.
Yeah, hey, get
Get a
double
nigga
fry.
an extra fry.
Yeah,
And called it a day.
2 toys. Mm-hmm. I did see something about, it's been a lot of child labor things going on. It was a picture of a white boy working in a factory. He was about 13 years old.
Word.
I mean, I'm gonna put my son to work way before he's I say way before. Maybe like 15.
My grandfather moved out and bought a house by the time he was like in 8th or 9th grade.
Yeah.
It was a different time period. And he was a nigga named Sylvester. So you just bound for a different life path.
He was about his money.
Everything you do is going to be cinematic.
Yeah.
You the man everywhere you go.
Wait, what's his name?
Sylvester.
Yeah.
Sly Vester?
Yeah.
He had
kinda
multiple
fly.
baby mamas.
Yeah, and you was beating a few of them. He's like a comic book character.
Oh wow.
Yeah, black dude with slick hair, like they was asking for.
Well, you got to think about it. Like a few generations ago, like our grandparents, they were different niggas.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah,
different breed.
different breed
It was a
nigga.
different America. They had
Yeah, yeah.
They
All
had
of
a
that shit's
different playground to go to.
Crazy.
Yeah, being a woman wasn't even a misdemeanor. It was nothing.
You said being a woman wasn't a misdemeanor?
Yeah, back then
Yeah.
it was nothing.
Nah, but thinking for yourself probably was. You know, apparently a lot of dudes used to just get their wife pregnant and didn't say nothing to them.
Oh yeah, it's just like I decided it's time to have a kid now.
Yeah,
type
like
shit.
we're having a baby. It happened a few weeks ago, so you might want to start preparing for that shit. That was the norm.
That was life.
That's how life was. The life of a housewife. You wash some dishes.
So can
You
you
do some
blame them?
chores.
Can you blame the feminists? Because that's where it started from.
You can't blame the feminists because all it is just an overcorrection. We tend not, every time we fight back against something, we tend to go too far.
Yeah.
And
True.
you end up becoming your enemy
Yeah.
when it's all said and done because you start fighting with their tactics.
Fuck you read that from?
I don't know, I'm just talking.
No.
I'm just spitting.
I'm about to say, if you would have said the book too, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, nah. I'm just an educated nigga.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
We educated.
On occasion.
We educated most of the time.
What
have-
formal training do you have?
We have 20-year-olds that listen to us. We have, she's not a MILF, but 40-year-old women, that listen to us. We have a wide range. Our
Yeah.
audience is crazy.
This is a show where we essentially set ourselves on fire. That all ages can enjoy that.
Yeah.
This nigga's burning himself alive.
Yeah, this show is not for the faint of heart. Like, people want to come and get interviews. Like I was telling the dude last night, I'm like, look, you know, we would love to interview like, you know, Raleigh rappers.
Yeah.
But like, do you know us? Like, have you do you know what we said? Like, I don't want us, like what we've said, to come and bite you in the ass. Because if you've done your research, you might second guess it.
And the crazy part
You feel
is,
me?
it's not even necessarily what's been said.
Yeah.
It's what we're capable of saying.
Exactly.
And, you know, we try to toe the line. We try to play by the rules because that's what you do. If we playing basketball and you trying to get a layup, you got to take 2 steps.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it don't count.
Yeah.
So we got to take 2 steps.
Uh-huh.
You travel sometimes, I travel sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially when YouTube has some very strict rules. But we're not doing too bad with them because apparently the algorithm has been blessing us. The gods of streaming content have for some reason decided that we're gonna be next.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you don't want to speak too much. Yeah, knock on a few wood. Yeah.
Hopefully that's some oak right there.
You want well wishes. I don't think we ever put a pin in like this. I was about to bring up the Mexican McDonald's workers, but
Oh, my fault.
there's present data on bladder monitoring and biochemical analysis that indicates that squirting is essentially the involuntary emission of urine during sexual activity.
That's from when we had that conversation.
It
earlier.
is urine fluid.
How involuntary is it though?
When you nut, especially for some individuals, you have no consent in it.
I ain't never fought with a squirter.
Some niggas can't
never
hold their
had
nut like it's hot. Like it's
Yeah.
in the palm of their hands. They just got to put it down and let it cool off.
Yeah. You know, we've all been through that. But I mean, squirters speech. Shout out to all the dudes that like to get pissed on.
Yeah. And shout out to all the dudes who like pissing on people. And shout out to all the people who like getting pissed in on because there's a few of those.
Word.
Getting pissed in.
That probably
That's
It's its
new.
own niche market.
That's new for me. I never heard of it.
It's new, yeah. Called the toilet bowl. Treat that hole like a urinal. Treat a uterus like a urinal.
Yeah.
Is that safe? That feels like it's not.
It's definitely not.
Nigga, piss is sterile, and plus piss comes out of there.
No, but it sounds like something you can almost like die from.
You're messing her pH levels up for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah, she gonna be all balanced, but if she's a real trapezist, she's a really
She might be
ballerina,
retarded
she'll be
after.
all right. She'll cover.
That's deep. Niggas
You
is
might
really
give her
doing
a
that?
UTI.
You might give her BV.
She's
Yeah,
gonna need a
that's BV for
cranberry IV for at least 24 hours after that. Because that can't be
Pomegranate
good.
too. Cran
Especially
pomegranate.
depending on, and shout out to my girl because like a few weeks ago I just thought about this. I was like, yo, like that was some real shit that just happened. She sucked my dick to completion and she swallowed. She kept the receipt. But this time she was like, baby, it's not as delicious as it normally is. There's something that you put in your body that's probably not all right. And I was like, damn, I don't know what I've been doing differently, but I'm glad I know. You get what I'm saying? Like, because otherwise, I just would have been walking around with sour nut. I'm not jerking off and making sure my pH balance is right. I'm just trusting the process.
How hydrated are you, nigga?
Drink more water. That's
you
it.
know, I haven't been as hydrated as I normally am. Like, normally, we're gallon.
I know.
We're jug gallon type of individuals. We was put it flash for the camera.
Nah, that's not our brand.
Turn it to the backside so they see the nutritional flax label. Nigga.
No. Just know it's a big ass water.
It's a big ass water and it's bougie. It looks like you just left a
My
Wegmans or
sister's
a
water.
Publix.
She's vegan. You know how she do it.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Matter of fact, let's make our own water. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, we
Our
should
own
make our own
hydration.
water.
We should make and then tell everybody that they can drink this pimping too.
Or get a promo. Yeah, get a
Yeah.
dose of this pimp juice. Get your alkaline intact,
This
nigga.
pimp potion.
Hell yeah. You be like a goddamn aquarium, nigga. You can host goldfish because the tank got to be a certain pH to even host them. But I don't know why I brought up how my nut is tasting bad now, but I think, what do you think that is? Like,
Bro, it's honestly.
I'm trying to think
You
what my
gotta think
diet
about
has
it.
been like.
It's gonna be fine.
First of all, your diet is. We eat Look at what we eat every day. McDonald's. Nigga.
Look at what we smoke every day.
Tobacco.
Fronto.
And then on top of that, not being hydrated, which is a big factor.
That's
and
a sin.
when we be going to American Underground, you need to be taking those fucking kombuchas. Remember when last time I took I took a kombucha?
Yeah,
never
but
had that shit.
that's because you got bad gut health, though, right?
Nah,
My gut is intact.
I took it because there was no frappuccinos.
Okay.
But your gut health can never be too healthy. We eat McDonald's every day. Like, you need that too. Trust me. Trust me.
Yeah. Well, I only eat I only eat Egg McMuffins and fries and hash browns.
You're eating McDonald's.
I'm eating McDonald's.
And then when you leave, you tell me every day you eat a lot. You get a large fry.
I get a large fry every day.
I'm low-key mad at you for trying to make it sound
Supersize
better.
me.
Yeah, nigga.
You say you mad at me for what?
Trying to make that shit sound better. Like,
Sound what?
That's what them white people be doing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my doctor said I can't be, drinking Coke, so I'm just getting a Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. Like,
Bitch, you still dying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
It's just slightly slower.
and I think that slightly is a facade. You dying just as fast. You know what I mean? Like, Diet Coke is still Coke.
Is sugar a natural sweetener? Can we Google that? Because I can.
They got
cane
sugar
sugar.
cane. They get it from like sugar cane.
But what about pure white Colombian sugar?
Is this a metaphor?
Huh?
This a metaphor for Coke?
No, I'm talking about real sugar.
Oh.
Let's zoom in on that. Also called sucrose. Why did I roll it?
Why would you?
Why did I
do
roll
that?
the R? I don't know why I did that. I was thinking about the Mexican Fiesta
Yeah, I was about
restaurant,
to say,
nigga.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
restaurant,
Yeah.
nigga. But this is the most common sweetener used in sweet desserts and baked goods. Sucrose. I'm doing it. All right, fuck it. It's Mexican now. It's only one of the several types of sugar naturally found in foods, including fruits, vegetables, grains, and dairy products.
Bro, I read a.
Did that answer my question? I don't know
don't
what I
think
just
so.
read.
Bro, I read a stat that said 78. I should have saved it. 78% of the food we eat is processed.
Yeah.
So that means everybody's gut health is like
Trash.
terrible. Like
So you gotta go to the islands, bro.
the infertility rates is like rising. You know what I mean? Like this,
Probably why my nut tastes like that.
Yeah.
Putting processed prepackaged processed products.
it's been times
She was a tongue
where
twister.
shit really
I
was.
thought I nutted.
Yeah.
It's been times.
That was
right?
good alliteration
It
though.
was fire.
It's been times, right, where I thought I nutted in a girl, right? And it didn't, nothing happened. And I thought, like, I'm thinking, right, like, I wonder if my nut is bad. Like you ever thought that?
Like you got bad runners.
Like bad runners, yeah. Like, maybe I should stop or keep smoking this fucking tobacco.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. There was a point in time where I was hoping my nut was bad
Like, it got kind of weird
to
because
avoid that headache.
I would make sure I smoked a spliff every time before I,
Extra
I
tobacco in it.
just so, the sperm counts that was gonna, try to go up that motherfucker.
Slow them down.
Dead.
Yeah, slow them down.
Yeah.
It's like pest control.
You slap your nuts a few times.
Yeah,
Get them a little sore so they can't bust to the fucking full capabilities.
Yeah. It gets serious.
Or you could just wear a condom. That's always easier. But
No, it's not always easier.
it's not always easier. And I don't know what I was talking about. So we just gonna keep talking about this. And that's another thing. We've been getting bad at remembering the conversation. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if we've been smoking a little too much weed before the podcast. You think we're overindulging?
And weed?
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know.
Because lately,
Because
like,
y'all always smoke before the pod though.
yeah.
And we've never been an on-topic, like, like we know when to end something. Like
we
if
don't do.
there's-
Yeah, that's
and,
true.
like we can see when the road, like,
It's done for.
you know what I'm saying? Like they might not be able to see it because they're not here.
When the lane is starting to end.
Yeah.
We don't do topics, we do tangents.
Yeah.
That's what you come to us for.
What was you about to say though?
I don't know.
You were
Why
talking-
would you ask me like you know what I meant?
Yeah.
We on a tangent. I
Y'all-
think we was talking about not wearing condoms.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, condoms keep you safe. We got to be public figures. We can't be saying, a bunch of goofy shit.
Yeah, we gotta do endorsements that are positive.
Yeah.
We can't just be out here telling niggas to, go on drills and do their thinky thing.
Yeah.
We gotta give power and prosperity to the people. We gotta preach optimism.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
We got to do our thingy thing.
But we also gotta spew hate when necessary. Because what niggas don't understand is that like the Asians was on to something. There's a yin and yang to life. You don't get sweet without sour.
I was talking to an Asian when you had left Party Pooper. You know what I mean? When niggas was having so much fun. Shout out to Always Event. Very pimping.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
An
Always
elaborate
Event.
setup.
He
Hold
had-
on, hold it, because we about to do what we always
yeah,
do. Just
yeah.
keep on that.
I don't even know what I was saying.
You was talking to
I
an
was
Asian
talking to an
woman.
Asian
She
woman.
was very lovely.
And
And she gave you soy sauce?
she was very lovely. Nah, she wasn't working.
Oh.
She was lounging with me. She was like, eating. And she was like, I was like, what type of Asian are you? That's not what I said, but I was like, what are you? She was like, you'll never guess. I'm like,
It's one of the
I'm like,
eccentric ones.
yeah, I'm like, okay, like, so I was like, Taiwanese? She was like, no, I'm
Yeah.
Vietnamese.
That's a good start, though.
I'm like, nigga, I was so close. Like, why'd you?
Yeah, you had them with these.
well, you're close to you, to them.
How far is Taiwan for what is she?
Bro,
Vietnam.
Bro, it's close enough.
Yeah,
It's-
they're
It's
close.
it's like Jamaica and Barbados. It's close enough. But she was like how during COVID it was so much Asian hate, and I was kind of fighting her with it because I was like, no, it wasn't. Like I was like, stop lying. You know,
You victim blaming.
and she was like, no, like seriously, and the conversation got cut short. But I wanted to ask her like, where was this Asian hate,
Yeah, what happened?
bro? I was right.
Vietnam, Taiwan, the neighbors.
She was being sarcastic.
Yeah, they're literally neighbors.
She was being an asshole.
You
Shout
can
out
take
to her,
a
though.
jet ski to Vietnam from Taiwan.
Ew.
You can jet ski that.
If you James Bond and or
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Black
yeah.
Dynamite,
Yeah, maybe you could be
definitely do
chased
that.
by some pirates.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have a boat nearby to
Michael
refill your
Phelps.
fuel or
you
something.
gotta be
You be all right.
you be alright.
Niggas are travel. Nigga, somebody's what's the terminology?
Circumference.
For what?
When they went around the whole globe. Circumference the globe,
Yo, what is it?
sailed the ocean blue.
Yeah, they sell the world.
Well, you know what that's called?
Just going around the world.
Circumnavigate.
Circumnavigate.
Google that
Yes,
just
there
to
you
be
go.
sure.
That's it. No, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
Occasionally intelligent. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
It happens in spurts.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody did circumnavigate the world, man.
It's like nut. Like sometimes you bust and it's delicious.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you ate bad for the week. I wonder if that's how that works. Like, what if we relay better information? Well, of course, we relay better information when we consume better information. So they can probably tell when we've been bunching a bunch of world star and a bunch of low vibrational bullshit by how we talk when we get on this podcast. But if you was watching Bill, Not a Science Guy all week, and you come in here talking about mitochondria,
Yeah. Oh yeah, nigga, I could tell.
it's just like when you nut and you've been eating good. It's gonna taste better.
And then yeah, like again with the bad nut thing. Like, was your energy right? Like, did you feel?
I don't know. I can't remember what my spirits were. But next time I go to the doctor, I want to ask him about that. Like, how good is a nut taste check to indicate my overall health?
This is something I got to worry about, especially with my gigolo business.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, if you see me start tasting like Polynesian sauce,
You eating a lot of Chick-fil-A.
you're not eating bad, but you're not eating great.
Yeah. You are what you eat.
Yeah.
Like, that's a real saying.
Is it gay to taste your nut?
Probably. Yeah, you're pretty
You
close.
told the line, but you got to think about it, right?
You're pretty close.
And like, I don't want this to make it seem like I'm a nut tester. I don't know what my nut tastes like.
Whoa.
I've never salivated my own semen.
That's a tricky thing.
It's
Because
a tricky thing because you jerked off.
And if
Yep.
you, like,
Yep.
You
let's-
beat that
You
dick.
did that.
and let's say like you finger a girl with a toy, right?
Okay.
You go to lick the toy, but it's shaped like a dildo.
That's whoa.
But
Justin,
wait.
you just shot us off into a different stratosphere. That's unimaginably gay. Like she would have to look at you like,
but
who
think about this.
did I let inside
Wait,
of my
no,
body?
I'm not saying suck, but I'm saying you
And it's-
lick the device.
how do
But
you
think about
lick it?
That's more
Hold
straight. That's more straight than you being by yourself in a dark room and you like just thinking about it. You know what I mean? At least it's a woman there.
So what's gayer? Okay, so with that logic, right? With
Yeah.
that math that you're using, it would be straighter for you to jerk off a dildo than it would be to jerk off on your own body. That shit just rambled out. I don't know how it happened, but it came out.
I know, but no, that's not no.
Yeah, it is.
No.
So
no.
you can so tasting your own nut is gayer than licking a dildo, but jerking off a dildo isn't gayer than jerking off your own self.
When you say licking the dildo in that context, it's about the cream from the woman and the juices and the life.
Why don't
is
you
on
just
the
go?
dildo.
Why don't you just go to the source? The shit is literally oozing out right there. Get that shit from the
So
tap.
look, we're speaking hypotheticals, right? Like, look, I'm just saying.
Oh, so you will all lick the cookie batter off the spoon ass nigga.
Nah, I'm not saying.
That's what that is.
Look,
You know what? You know why it's so hard to picture? Because like even talking about it, the only thing you see is like the way a woman would like suck on a dildo, And I see that in my head, and I'm like, I can't even
Like, you
imagine a
think
nigga doing that.
There's no
Like, that's-
masculine. There's no masculine way to lick most things, especially a phallic shaped device.
Yeah.
That's actually meant to imitate a dick.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out. We do TDS Radio Tuesdays at 7. Listen to that if you would like. I don't really care.
Go to our page.
But, and not to say I don't care about the platform, but it's like, you know, do what you want to do, nigga. Turn this off if you care. It's whatever, nigga. We might not be for you.
Yeah.
And shout out to the niggas that's still here. Can we get a timestamp? Because that's a perfect, like, it's perfect way to end. Huh?
110.
That's beautiful. But,
Oh, you want a timestamp on that?
nah.
Okay.
But, I was just asking what time we at.
Yeah.
But on TDS Radio, we have a co-host named Coach Black. He is like a classically heterosexual nigga. He's 90s straight.
He's 90s masculine.
He's
like,
90s straight because today straight is a little gay.
Yeah.
Straight is a little curvy.
Yeah. But he doesn't eat lollipops.
He doesn't eat lollipops. Like he breaks the stick off his sucker so he can really suck it. I was trying to convince him it's gayer than just doing it how it was meant to be used.
Exactly.
But he refuses that information, right?
Yeah.
I can only imagine what he would say hearing you talking about licking a dildo.
Look, I'm just trying to make a point that you tasting your own nut is not. It's gayer than licking a dildo with like a girl's cream on it.
No, it's not.
It's just more disturbing. Like, why are you by yourself thinking about something like that?
Maybe you wondering what's the state of your pH, nigga. How else would you check that?
How would you know yours tastes bad? You know what I mean?
Because it doesn't taste good.
Nothing to measure it against. is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
like
I'm
Like
pretty
you,
sure.
like you go down that's a slippery slope because it's like you taste that one time, you're gonna taste it again to figure out the difference, right?
But the thing is, nut can taste sweet. You know it's possible. You haven't heard that? Your girls have been like, your nut tastes delicious?
yeah, but like you don't. That's not something like you just know. You know.
You
what I
know
mean?
what sweet tastes like, nigga. It's got sucrose or whatever the fuck we just read in it.
But that's something only penis suckers can say because they have the context to sucking. Like we don't know.
That's not true. A girl can see another girl with an objectively fat ass, or not even fat, just an objectively nice ass, and not be gay, and still be able to identify that.
Yeah, but you're talking about two different senses. You're talking about looking at something, seeing something compared to tasting something.
Do you have to be Gordon Ramsay to be like, this steak is good?
No, but you can
gotta
speculate
be-
all you can speculate all you want, but you won't know. I can say that
This is you guys being very super masculine and try to hold on
Nah.
to your heterosexuality.
Because I'm mostly on your side with whatever you were saying, but in just this moment, I'm saying like
I'm not asking you to taste your nut, but don't act like you wouldn't be able to tell if it's good or not.
Bro,
I didn't say that.
You
I'm
wouldn't.
saying I can't say that my nut is sweet because I don't know.
like you
Even
wouldn't.
if my girl says that,
you
I can't be
wouldn't-
like I can say she said it's sweet, but nigga, I don't know.
You wouldn't.
So
be,
you don't know
no,
what-
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to go. This shit is sweet. Like that's gay. Like even going like, tastes good. Like how do you? Like you would have to be like, every time, even if it does taste good, because the moment you go, tastes good. Like nigga, what?
If there was any nut in the world that you was gonna gargle, it would be your own, right?
So now, my point was less homosexual than
Let's go
everything-
around the room.
No. Would you?
If you gonna gargle some nut, it's gonna be your own batter. That's your batch. You baked it.
Would you rather do that or lick a dildo with a girl's cream on it?
Lick a dildo with a girl's cream on it.
And I'm not saying suck the dildo. I'm just saying lick the dildo.
Lick a dildo with a girl's cream on it. Yes, I'd rather do that.
You got to say it real specific. Lick the
Lick her
cream,
cream off of a
off
dildo.
the
No,
object.
paint the picture. Lick the cream off of a 10-foot plastic battery-powered that's still vibrating.
First off,
Lick it off that. Matter of
off.
fact, let it don't even lick it. Just like stick your tongue out and let it catch.
there's only
Just let it catch.
there's only 20 women in North Carolina with that device. That doesn't even count. Like most women have a regular fucking
So you think these hoes ain't investing? If you gonna get the toy, get the tool.
bro.
Get it with all the trinkets and the bells and the whistles on it, nigga.
But we don't even do that with like. Do you buy the best high quality?
We are cheap. Women go all the way.
Women are freaks.
Yeah, they are. and they normally do invest in that type of shit.
I was.
So, have you been hearing any of this? I've been hearing the whole thing. He says he's been hearing the whole thing. What side of the coin are you on? Like, you licking the vibrating
Come on,
Wait,
get on the mic if you're gonna answer that too.
First of all, the vibrating thing, that's something Tony just added to,
to paint the picture.
I'm saying no.
Because you niggas gotta understand what you're getting into.
But why are you, I'm saying.
It's okay, so it's dick shaped.
It's a regular dildo.
It's a dildo.
It's a regular,
no, it's not regular.
But it's a sex toy meant to pleasure a woman because it's the shape
of a
But
penis.
wait,
of a
I'm not,
penis.
okay. Because I've never seen a dildo that's actually a dick. Every dildo I've seen that a woman has, it's been penis shaped. Like, this is an object that's obviously used to mimic a penis, but it's not a fucking line in a little dot.
It don't got veins or nothing.
No veins.
You bugging. Nah, them should be having mad veins.
No, nigga, it's different. You see, you need to fuck with a real freak. I don't know. I just said that.
It sounds like you the real freak, nigga. Why you know so much about dildos?
Nigga, with these bitches are crazy.
So,
Look.
but okay, I'm
Hey.
just gonna say it one more time.
Please.
Justin is trying to convince the room.
Do you see how
He's trying to convince the room that there's a plastic mushroom-shaped dick that you're licking that is somehow straighter than tasting your own batter.
He did. You see what I mean?
Yeah, you
but
did
that's
say
what he
gargle.
does,
You did
though.
say gargle.
That's what he does. That's what he does.
I'm an extremist.
That's what he does. He said gargle. He said if you was gonna gargle anybody's nut,
have it be
would be yours.
It's in the details, man.
But that's why, like, licking cream off of a dildo-shaped object from a girl is less. Like, the girl cancels out all of the homosexual that you would think.
But be careful with that statement, because girl doesn't just cancel out all homosexual shit.
With the whole pegging thing, because you can't just because a woman's there. Then what is pegging? Is that gay or
Where do we draw the line? This is a slippery slope. You
At
playing
pegging.
with an imitated penis.
Oh my God.
So how far? So you can lick the cream off. Can you suck the cream off? Can you put the whole shit in your mouth? Like how far? Where does the story end? Where does the story end?
It's wherever the.
Can you fucking flick the uvula with the mushroom tip, Justin?
Wherever
I'm just trying to get the cream off.
Wherever that story goes, it's less gayer than gargling your own nut. Trust me. Trust me.
Gargling. Okay, I shouldn't have said
Trust me.
gargling because I'm making
Trust
it
me.
extreme. But tasting your own nut for health reasons.
Health reasons.
Yeah. Why else would you taste your nut?
I like.
If you're such a shooter that like
Yeah.
shoot it up in your face or some shit.
I don't know if you can hear they can hear what he said, but he's saying if you just got a jump shot that's just from the logo, you can just shoot that long range shit.
That's what I'm saying. And like how.
I don't got logo range.
And the thing is, right?
I'm like a mid range, maybe
I used
like
to be
a
a mid-range
post
shooter.
fade.
I'm absolutely a free throw shooter right
18
now.
feet out. 18
that's
feet
true.
out, I could get you a bucket with these nuts.
A word.
And maybe a corner three, but that's because it's the shortest three. You niggas got projectiles fucking semen?
Yeah, my
Yeah,
shit.
some niggas got the buzzer beater, man. I don't know how that happens.
Y'all niggas don't have Marys.
But is it, nigga? I have to.
dunking.
Hey, I gotta overcompensate my aim. My shit go way too far.
I'm laying it up all night, and then there's an occasional dunk. But the dunk is after the first one came out already.
How graceful are your layups? Like, are you just off the backboard? You got a little finger roll?
The layups are straight. The layups are straight. They got a little range, but it's like it's so low. I'm playing an inside game. You know what I'm saying? But like on the second one, because I feel like the second one is looser anyway. That one's like free throw range.
Yeah, that shit is majority of whatever that urinal fluid that bitches squirt out is. Yeah. But all that to say this. Comment down below what you think is gay. Would you rather lick a dildo, an imitated penis?
You know you're the only one fighting that point, though, right?
Huh?
I just want you know you're the only one fighting that point.
Look,
What?
after he said
I don't care.
gargle. After he said gargle,
Nigga,
it's like
I'm a team inside the team.
Okay.
it's
I'm a man on fire.
But look, Yo, speaking of fire,
Because you all would rather lick dildos than taste your own nut.
yo, look,
Every man in this
Flip that
room would
shit.
rather lick a dildo than taste his own nut. You know how long it takes to lick a dildo?
just because you're saying it, like
and answer
there isn't a cream on the
Would
dildo.
you suck the cream off the dildo? I just want to hear that. Would you suck the cream off the dildo?
Tony.
Would you rim that tip in your mouth?
Whatever I do with that dildo with the cream on it is less gayer than gargling my own nut. What are you not understanding, nigga?
You realize
What are you talking
that a dildo is like half a step away from just another person's dick.
If the dildo is the shape of a penis, but like I said, I've never seen a dildo that's actually a penis. I've only seen dildos that are penis-esque. Like it's not.
I promise you. Matter of fact, Google dildo
Look
and
up
go
glass.
to images.
Look up glass dildo.
No, don't put glass on it. Look up dildo and go to images.
The girls I know got glass. Now you could put it. You could put that shit in the freezer and change the.
How many dicks do you see? Matter of fact,
Okay.
matter of fact, since y'all niggas so secure in your masculinity, which one you licking? Like, which one would you prefer to lick? Buy one for your girl. Purchase one for your girl that you gonna end up licking cream off of, nigga.
This shit is crazy right here. This shit is crazy.
The one of them has braille.
Bro, look at the top left.
Oh yeah, that's
The top left, the dick on the top left looks like it has herpes.
that's crazy, bro.
What?
This shit is wild too. These two.
That's
That
what
got
you want to lick.
spikes? Nigga, what?
Yo, why do some of them look infected? Like that looks like genital warts.
That's a thing. There's a there's
what,
a,
like
I-
the ridges?
There's a brand of dildos. They call it dragon dildos
Mm-hmm.
because it's supposed to be a dragon's dick. Like
What,
look up
it's
a
hot?
dragon dildo.
What
look
is
up
it?
dragon
Is it
dildo.
hot or it's got scales? Horse dicks. AJ said there's horse dildos for the bestiality women
It's a lot of that going
who would
on.
like to perform their
But
fantasies
like
and
this-
urges legally.
This is the most dildo. Like I've never seen
Oh, it's because the way they.
a dildo. Like I've never seen.
Yeah,
Ever.
and you never seen a dildo for real, and you just fucking consented to licking one. Look, there's a glass dildo right there, still shaped like a phallic.
That's the one that they want to show. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
what
the
can I
one that
do?
it is. All we did was Google dildo, and they sent us a bunch of penises. What did you want them to Google? Google a dragon dildo, please, Lauren. Dragon dildo. Is this the one that you wanted to lick?
No, I'm saying this is a whole fetish.
Oh, it's supposed
Like
to.
look at that. Can you click on that green one?
It's supposed to represent like a reptilian reproductive.
At
thing.
least an octopus hand or something.
It does look like a tentacle.
You know what I mean?
Did that Asian girl tell you about this?
Nah, she didn't. She didn't.
Tentacle porn.
Shout out to her though.
Which one
I
did
wonder
you
if
want
she
to zoom
watching
in
this.
on? Which one was your favorite?
It's not about favorite, but I have heard about this. Like this is a whole niche thing.
And do you
Dragon.
think it's the most lickable, like in your opinion? Because I'm just
Look.
trying to understand you guys' world.
Look, we
I'm
get
just
it.
trying to be a passionate on this ride.
We get it. We get
I'm not licking no dildos with y'all, but I definitely support the homies from afar.
it. Have you know about that? This is we're going from dildos to this. But have you heard about that Hot Cheeto movie, nigga?
The Hot Cheeto movie.
The Hot
I saw you
Cheeto
put that in the
movie.
I saw you put it in the notes.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know nothing about it. It's about chips.
Bro, it's about the Hot Cheeto brand.
Break it down.
Yo,
Is
Lauren,
it like
can we
air?
play that Hot Cheeto? We won't get taken down for that, right? That's public domain. A trailer.
Can you react to a trailer?
Ew. Oh well.
Just mute it and tell me what's happening.
Nah. you
Mute it
can't.
and tell me what's happening.
Yeah. Let's.
You talented enough.
Yeah, let's create a story for all the listeners.
Is this about the start of the company?
This is about the start of the Hot Cheeto. It's called Flamin' Hot.
Why are they doing a lot more of these now? Because they got a Nike movie coming out too.
It's I think enough 80 years have to pass until you can tell a story.
Word. We might have to
know what I
hop
mean?
on this stream. We might have to tell the Anja Mama story.
So wait,
But it's-
y'all want to watch this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
play
just
with
play.
just no volume.
Yeah, play with no volume.
All right, let me. I'm setting it up.
You're
Actually,
gonna create a story. for
Trailers
them.
be spoiling so much in the movie anyway, nigga. You don't even need dialogue.
Yeah.
They gonna show you majority of the important scenes.
Yeah, we gonna tell them what's happening.
Give these niggas play-by-play commentary. There's a limo pulling up to a factory full of white people.
They can see it too.
Oh, they can see it? All right.
So, as you can see, a Mexican star, you know what I mean? Which is, you know, it has to be.
Wow.
Like, this
Is
goes...
he actually Mexican or is that a white man?
Whoa, that's a good question.
Whoa. He doesn't look authentic. He looks like...
He looks white.
He looks like Fiesta Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, he looks white passing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's some black people in this movie.
You know, you got to
Thank
sprinkle a few niggas. We the main consumers of this shit.
Is this, but I want to know, is this a Mexican movie or is this a movie about Flaming Hot that, you know, it has Mexicans?
What would you prefer? Do you want them to pander and just make an old I'm not going to say. Do you want them to pander and to just make a Mexican movie? A Latino movie? Or do you want them to tell the story with Latinos in it? He's not Hispanic.
The fuck?
He's not Hispanic. He's not even that corn with proper form.
He looks like
He's got two hands on it.
who did Jack Black play? That's what he looked like.
Jack Black, Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre.
He's got a mullet. What Mexican you know with a mullet?
This is definitely
Whoa.
a comedy, right?
Whoa, he started off from the bottom. Is
Yeah.
this what's happening?
He was working at the bottom of the factory.
Of course he started off from the bottom, man.
They probably stole his recipe from him.
You know what I mean? It's a bunch of family scenes. For those of you listening in the morning in your car, you know, sucks for you. But you're not missing much. It's just a bunch of...
Oh, he got into beef with Pepsi Cola?
His wife looked good.
She's not going to look good for long. There's a shelf life on that.
What the... He's walking in with a gang?
Yeah. Some cholos involved. Bro, there's no...
Yo, he strong-armed them.
There's no strong business that didn't start off with at least a little bit of illegal activity somewhere.
Why does this look like the Wolf of Wall Street?
Because that's what it
Flamin'
is.
Hot?
That's what it is. Instead of stocks, it's just flaming hot chips.
Wow. Wow,
This looks
it
like a
burns
good, wholesome
You know
family
what I'm
story.
saying? Like this, Hulu Disney. That's nice.
My girl Dominican and Puerto Rican, so I'm going to take you to see this. That was breakfast for her at one point in time, probably.
Yeah,
Hot
for real.
Cheetos and milk.
But this is,
Leche. Sorry.
I can't wait to see it, man. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder how Mexicans feel about this. Like, I wonder if
Yeah.
they're excited. Can we take these dildos out?
Yeah, can we tell you? Well, you still haven't.
Please.
I didn't know they were still up. Man.
Yeah, now you don't want to look at him. You'll lick it, but he don't want to look at him.
Oh, well, that's funny.
You an enigma.
But, nah, man, I wonder how Mexicans feel about this. Like, I haven't heard, like, I've been on Twitter, but I haven't been seeing Mexicans talk like, yo, like, this is the one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we
This
up.
our guy.
Yeah.
He's like their George Washington Carver.
yeah. But I wonder if they look at him like that, though.
Maybe after this movie, they'll rewrite him into history books all across America, nigga. Critical race theory.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, Florida, DeSantis trying to get rid of that shit.
Yeah, I never knew that was Frito-Lay.
Yeah.
Frito-Lay sounds Hispanic, nigga. Or maybe you could just say it like that.
Have Mexicans always made, like, the food? Because you brought up a good, like, Mexicans are the only cooks in McDonald's. There's no black person behind, like, well, of course, it depends on where you at. But for the most part, it's a Mexican cooking your hamburgers.
Put it this way. I don't think that, at least in America, I don't think there's a kitchen you can go into where there isn't a speckle of Hispanic influence.
Yeah.
There's always going to be a Mexican chef, like they're always going to cook
Always.
somewhere.
Yeah.
They're not even cooking Mexican food and Latino cuisine all the time. Them niggas will give you the most patriotic burger you've ever tasted.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. Shout out to Mexicans, man. But I saw this trailer. I got inspired for you. You know what I mean? So if you Mexican, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell too, nigga.
Nigga said do all that.
Do all that. Help some brothers out.
What was we about to talk about? We was about to get into something. I don't remember what it was.
About to get into something?
Yeah. I don't remember what it was. What's this Joe Biden thing, though? Because it's up on the screen, and now I'm thinking about it.
It's some
You
virtue
put that in the
signaling.
notes?
Yeah, it's some virtue signaling going
Yeah.
on. So he went to Howard to give a speech, and shout out to 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃. He got his degree. I don't know who he paid for.
𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃?
He got his degree. And
Who is that? He's an athlete. What does he play?
He's the Eagles quarterback, right?
He's quarterback for the Eagles, Jalen Hurts.
Hey, Jalen Hurts is the quarterback for the Eagles,
I believe so. Yeah.
but he got his degree from Howard. You know, what I mean, he paid somebody to take that.
Yeah, he got an honorary.
Yeah.
Somebody else got an honorary recently.
Where?
Yeah, I saw that. Black dude.
Hey, at
Fuck
least
him.
stay black. But he was at Howard basically saying how white supremacy is the biggest problem in America. And it was a lot of virtue signaling. You know, I kind of want to play a little bit of it.
Was there a Q&A?
Nah. Nigga, once you hear him talk, you'll think it's a Q&A going
He
on,
looks ridiculous.
right? He doesn't.
It's almost like he's wearing that wrong. Is he supposed to wear that like
Yeah.
that?
It does look crazy.
It's crooked, right?
Looks
Yeah,
like a
it looks
summa cum
crazy.
laude dumbass.
Do y'all want me to go ahead and play it?
Yeah, play the word. Hey, you got your headphones on?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We know that American history has not always been a fairy tale. From the start, it's been a constant push and pull for more than 240 years between the best of us, the American ideal that we're all created equal, and the worst of us, the harsh reality that racism has long torn us apart. It's a battle that's never really over. But on the best days, enough of us have the guts and the hearts to stand up for the best in us.
I hate this nigga.
Choose love over hate, unity over disunion, progress over retreat. Stand up against the voice
Progress over retreat.
of
Let's
white
pause
supremacy
this.
as I
Like,
did my
I feel-
inaugural
Let's pause this.
address to
Do you think you could be the
single
president?
I know I could. And this
Yeah.
nigga thinks he's the Prince of Pan-Africanism.
Exactly, right?
It feels like he always gets to a point where he's talking about black people like he's the authority on it.
And then this is at Howard University, so it's like,
He just told me how to be a minority. And that's
Yeah.
not the first time he did that shit.
yeah. He's been doing this for a long time.
It's
Yeah.
like it's almost like he feels like he studied us in our natural habitat long enough
Yeah.
to where he could do a National Geographic episode documentary on us.
He definitely could. I don't even think he liked black people like that. And I don't know where's the part where he said white supremacy is the biggest part, but we don't got to listen to all this.
Like, he just told you how to feel as a black man in America. Do you feel like white supremacy is the biggest issue that you have going on in your life right now? Is the
No.
white man kicking you down, Justin?
I don't think, no. Not that I know of. But he probably is, though.
In a subtle way?
I'll never not say it.
It's like getting raped by a ghost. Great.
Like,
Fuck.
yeah,
Yeah.
by a spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the ghost word wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
Justin, I can say ghost, nigga.
Yeah.
That's socially acceptable. Or YouTubely acceptable.
Yeah, YouTubely.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even man, I don't like Joe. And I've been talking in my jiu-jitsu class, a lot of my white brothers, they've been talking about who they're gonna vote for, man.
White people love talking about politics.
Yeah.
You ever notice that?
That's
Yeah, they do, bro.
I've done podcast episodes with all of you niggas several times. I don't know who you ever voted for.
yeah.
Hasn't come up one time.
That's not the big it's not a pressing issue.
Nah.
It's not, we don't look at it.
And it's probably because we don't vote. Y'all niggas vote?
I still can't.
You still can't.
Because of
I'm not a citizen.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
I thought he was about to talk
but
about his spelling.
I can finally apply this year. Well, I could have applied before, but I ran into some trouble. But I can apply this year for sure.
Yo,
That's crazy.
Menace Material, McDonald's both got immigrants working illegally.
Yeah. We have an illegal immigrant working for us. He's under the table.
Yo, do we have to bleep that out?
Yeah, like
I have a green card.
What's the immigration shit
have a
called?
green
ICE?
card.
Yeah, I'm legit. I had some tax issues. When you apply for citizenship, you can't have any back taxes.
you see,
I just paid the last $33, like literally like 3 days ago.
So you,
That I owe the IRS. By the way, don't ever forget to file for 1 year ever.
for 1 year taxes?
I missed 1 year in 2016, and it fucked everything up. When I went to apply for citizenship, I went back and looked at shit and realized that I prepared it, but I never actually fucking filed it back then.
Nah, that's because you an immigrant. We're
And-
Americans. We
No,
get away with that
nigga.
shit.
No, what I'm saying IRS, the way they tax you, the shit after the fact, the way they tax you afterwards is crazy. Because there was a small amount of money, and then when I looked at it later, oh, it's crazy. It's crazy,
man.
bro. I mean, I was thousands. I was thousands I had to take.
He got
No, run
some
it.
grown
Run
man
it, bro.
problems.
Run
these
it.
grown man problems. Man.
They literally run. You gonna have to run it, bro. Run it now. Run it now. They're gonna get your ass bad. It's already going up right now. It's going up today again.
They gonna get you niggas.
Nigga, they gonna snipe you like Wesley.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, man. Pay him taxes.
Hey, man. Hey,
I still ain't paid mine. I don't fuck with Uncle Sam like that.
But long story short, I can go ahead.
yeah. Damn, man. You're not missing nothing. You know what I mean?
No, I mean
But
yeah.
having the option is everything.
being
it's
a
having the
citizen
option.
is good because like
Yeah.
I'm missing a lot. Exactly, I'm missing a lot. Like I've avoided trouble most of my life because of the fear of deportation.
Exactly.
Like legitimately.
Yeah.
Wow. So you lived
There's
your
one
life.
nigga right now in my life. There's only one nigga I can think of that has irked me so much that I just can't wait to the day where I feel safe fucking him up. I'm saying,
Like, did you feel less than when you came here?
You said what?
Did you feel less than when you came here?
Nah,
because
because I came from a country that like it was just a bunch of black people, and I just never understood the issues here for real.
Oh, okay.
Yo, it's crazy. This is really gang warfare.
Racism was new to me for real. For me, yeah.
This is gang warfare.
It's a beautiful thing.
Because of where he was born, he couldn't fuck that one dude up because his homies is gonna fuck him up.
Yeah. And they don't even have to touch him. They could just call ICE.
They're just gonna call somebody.
Yeah.
Like there's a phone call that could be made that's worse than you getting punched in the face.
It's so weird. Like
there's a phone call that could be made that I would rather lick a dildo before that happened. I would lick a dildo to prevent it.
damn.
Unlike you niggas licking dildo for just gratification.
Nah, nigga. Look, your point. No.
It stands.
No.
It stands.
Please comment down below if you would rather lick a dildo with cream on it from a girl, or if you want to suck your own dick and
Y'all still
Whoa,
saying it is?
whoa, see, you putting so much sauce on it, suck your own dick. Nigga, there's like 0.2% of the population that can even do that anatomically speaking.
I don't want to rub this in, but if you're gonna keep talking, if you're gonna taste your nut, you might as well suck your own dick.
And if you're gonna lick a dildo, you might as well get pegged.
No. No.
If you're gonna use it, you might as well play with it, nigga. Fuck
No.
it.
No.
What's the point of keeping your toys in a package, nigga? I hate niggas who with collectibles.
Speaking of keeping
When you just
toys,
collecting dildos, nigga.
Speaking of keeping toys in the package, let's talk about Ja not keeping his toy in his pocket.
Yeah,
Right?
you know, that's
So-
the perfect analogy. Oh, go ahead, my fault. I'm stepping on.
Nah, nigga, let's talk about it.
That's the perfect analogy because when I see this, he reminds me, you know how there's people who just can't help but expose themselves?
Yeah.
Like it's homeless niggas on the train that they habitually pull out their dick.
He's showing his
And
dick.
it's impulsive.
Yeah.
It's almost like he can't stop showing his dick.
Yeah, literally. Well, not literally, but metaphorically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's showing his piece.
The nigga has a problem. And I feel like I know the solution. He plays for the Memphis Grizzlies, right? But he can work in Memphis, but he can't live in Memphis.
Trade him to Utah.
No, let him stay, but let him live in Utah or whatever's the closest state next to that shit. He can't live in Memphis. There's too many influences going around. Him and Zion can't live where they work because that nigga's been eating too much of that New Orleans food. And it's affecting his play on the court. Them niggas got to commute.
That goddamn gumbo.
They can't handle themselves.
Ja, the live had 100 and a handful of people in that mother. It was literally like 111 people.
Mm-hmm.
He flashed his gun. Well, he flashed his gun for a minute, but his homie realized and turned the camera away. Like, it wasn't nothing like, like, keep it on for 5 seconds. Then it's like, oh, shit, you got a gun. Let me turn away. It happened quick. It was so quick.
It's like burning yourself. Like,
On
you
a
don't
hot
just.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you feel the heat and you
Yeah.
get it off immediately.
It's a slippery slope. He needs to be punished. But at the same time, I don't think it's that serious.
No.
But because of what he did before, which was very bad, very bad. I don't know, man.
He's doing the same thing over again. And the problem is, he's just showing his intelligence. Like,
Yeah.
have you heard him speak before?
I have.
When he
He's-
speaks,
yeah.
when he speaks, right, it's almost like he's waiting for another brain cell to load up so he has another source of power to get to the next word. When you dealing with that level of intelligence, like, you're gonna be bound to make the same mistake over and over again.
I mean,
You're a fool.
To be fair, all basketball players are stupid.
No, that's not true. That's not true. And I can't think of any smart ones off the top of my head.
I think Bron is
There's
not smart outside of
a bunch of them that are smart.
Jaylen Brown is like allegedly like a very highly educated
Yeah, there's a bunch of
individual.
them that are smart.
Matter of
Tim
fact,
Duncan was a smart basketball player.
allegedly, they put on Jaylen Brown's draft report that he's iffy because they're not 100% sure if he's going to commit to being an NBA player or actually going on to do some real important things in the world.
That was the bad thing they said about it.
Yeah, like we don't, and of course, like maybe decision making during the clutch. Like that wasn't the only thing, but that was on the nigga's report is that he might be too smart for the NBA, and that's a real thing that they assess.
Yeah. Damn. That's a good problem to have. It's better than Ja. I don't know, man. It's Ja.
I don't feel bad for him. There's no remorse.
Yeah, man. I love accountability because it's like what keeps you grounded. Mm-hmm. It's what makes you a man. You know what I mean? Being accountable.
In retrospect, because you remember, AI was getting a lot of flack for being too niggerish in the NBA.
Yeah, but
this is far worse. It's got to be, right?
Yeah.
And y'all are a little bit older. Do y'all remember that time period a little bit more? So.
Kind of, sort of.
How niggerish was Allen Iverson for real? Braids and tattoos.
They didn't like what
It was
black
just like
was.
a different time. Like you were still going to the game in a suit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We came from the Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson era of black people who weren't niggas.
And didn't AI make them change the rule? Like, all right, you got to wear suits. Like, this is getting out of control.
AI made the league do a bunch of legalese.
Yeah.
Because they had to keep these niggas at bay.
Yeah.
Because they was preparing for what we have right now. Niggas brandishing weapons on Instagram Live.
Don't put that on AI. Don't put that on AI.
But this is what they foresaw.
This is what they,
Mm-hmm. And of course, they're going to blame the first nigga to ever do it.
Why did this nigga Ja do that?
Some people pick things up by osmosis. Like, you can't just drop any fish in any tank.
Yeah.
Because they're going to become what's in there. You drop this nigga. First of all, he's a basketball player and he's a nigga. So he's going to try to appeal to like gang and street niggas.
Yeah.
That's who's going to really uproot him and uphold him. Like if Joel Embiid decided to get on a motorcycle and pop wheelies in Philadelphia, it's not the people in cul-de-sacs who have season passes that are out there hyping the nigga up. It's the niggas who have never seen him play in person. That's why they there. This is the closest they ever gonna get to the nigga.
Yeah, they would never pay for a seat.
They're not even getting past the security check.
Yeah, no.
Even if they can afford to get into the building.
The life you live, it can cost you. You know what I mean? I hate to see a black man's money get messed up, but when it's his fault, what you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? It's like
do you feel biased? Do you feel like he should have been suspended? How do you feel about his punishment?
It's weird. He can't go to anything Memphis related.
Yeah, he got
That's what they said.
suspended in the offseason. This nigga, if he started cramping in his left leg, he couldn't even go to the Memphis Grizzly masseuse.
No facility. Yeah.
Nah, he has no access to no facilities.
His card is, this shit don't work no more. Damn. Look, it's strange.
I saw this one NBA player, he had tweeted. He was like, essentially taking up a job because he was blaming his homies. Which there's validity to that argument. Because it's like, all right, nigga, you know I'm a nigga and you know I can't be a nigga on camera.
Yeah.
Because caveat, it wasn't his Instagram live that he showed the gun on.
It was his
He
friends.
wasn't even recording himself this time.
Yeah, which is fair. That's fair. He was literally in his own mode. It's like, you know what I mean?
You know how easy it is for a Memphis nigga to extort Ja Morant? All you got to do is invite that nigga to the cookout, make him feel cool, give him a black and mild, get him real comfortable.
A Henny bottle.
A juice water, nigga.
Or Patron, whatever.
I mean,
he
a quarter
likes.
water, I'm fucking bugging.
Yeah.
Make him feel real poor and niggerish.
Yeah.
And he's going to do anything you want. And all you got to do is film it.
Uh-huh.
And you have, nigga, you have a sugar daddy.
Brick Baby, literally, Brick Baby from No Jumper, he was like, yo, Ja, you keep throwing up Crip. Like, it's a subscription fee that come with that.
Nigga, we're gonna
like,
come collect,
yeah,
nigga.
it's you got to pay
You
that
can't just
toll.
claim without paying the toll, nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't even go to church without donating.
Yeah.
What you think this is, nigga? God ain't free.
Yeah.
So you think this crippin' free?
Uh-huh.
Crippin' costs, nigga.
Said it's expensive.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Damn.
You want to put on? Yeah, nah.
Expensive crippin'.
You think Michael Jackson had to pay the crip?
No.
That's probably the one nigga who could crip for free.
I think if anybody tried to extort Michael Jackson, like his homies would whoop their ass. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's Michael Jackson. It's like, what are you doing?
What do you think Michael Jackson's homies look like? You remember that Dave Chappelle skit with Prince's homies?
Yeah.
Blouses?
Yeah.
What's Michael Jackson's homies look like? He never rolled with a crew or a posse. Actually, the one time I saw him in a photo with multiple niggas, he was crippin'.
Yeah.
For free.
Yeah, for free. Yeah, no tax.
No tax, nigga. That's Mike Jack. That
Like-
nigga may beat it.
But you know how much like respect that set probably got? Like, nigga,
They was the first niggas to crip with a pop star, nigga.
yeah.
Duh.
I wonder what his crip walk looked like. Like, Mike, you do it like this. I bet that
He showed
probably-
them how to crip walk.
Yeah,
Justin, are you
yeah,
crazy?
yeah.
If it's any nigga that knows how to slide his ankles against concrete, it's Michael Jackson.
Uh-huh. Wow, that shit was probably so beautiful.
It was graceful. He crip walk in
Michael
reverse,
Jackson
nigga.
crip
The
walk.
first nigga to crip walk in reverse.
In tap shoe. Yo, speaking of tap shoes, nigga, I'm working. This dude, he comes through the window on most days, right? And just now, we got, deeper level conversation.
Let me pick a race. White.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it wasn't that. But he's white, though. And I'm talking to him. I'm like, man, what do you do? This nigga said, yeah, so I'm a professional tap dancer. I
With
was
a
like,
straight face?
He said, yeah, I'm a professional tap dancer. I just got back from LA, doing some tap dance shit, you know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. So
if you tell me you went to LA to
he
tap
goes,
dance,
yeah.
nigga, somebody play with
See,
your butt.
he's tapping something.
Yeah.
Something's getting tapped. But, yeah, real tap dance.
Dildos were licked.
You, what?
Wait, I
What
think
did you say?
AJ just admitted to tap dancing.
I tap danced for like 6 years. I did a show off Broadway and everything
Wow. So
Wait.
in
You
New
might
York,
wanna-
in New York City.
you might want to get a seat.
Yeah.
You might want to get a
We might
seat.
have, but look, because the dude I talked to, right, he was in the Polar Express movie. Like, you remember the dancing scene when they was tap dancing?
Isn't that an animated movie?
Yeah.
He did the motion cap?
He did the motion cap, and he was his father.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
AJ, go to the other side. Yeah.
I see,
He go to move that mic.
Hello,
yeah.
mic check.
Yeah, it's good.
Yo, so first of all, 6 years is a long time.
Yeah, it was like it might have. It was around that time, maybe even a little bit longer. So,
That's enough to become very proficient.
Is this
that
something
was
that
nice. Yeah.
you don't seem embarrassed about?
No, not at all. The reason I wanted to tap dance was because of Savion Glover, black dude that tap dance. You might maybe want to pull a picture of him up. Sesame Street. So if you watch Sesame Street growing up in the '90s, Savion Glover used to come to Sesame Street and tap dance, and he was like the best tap dancer in the world for a long time. The movie Happy Feet, he did all the tap dancing in the movie Happy Feet.
He's got the J.
wait,
Cole
is he in
aesthetic.
that group where they use like instruments?
You're talking about Stomp.
Stomp.
A member of Stomp named Mikey is the one that sponsored my trip to New York City to do a tap dancing apprenticeship program.
So you tap dance.
I
Yes.
tap dance for real.
Okay. Now it's just so many
Why-
questions. Because you wear 13, right?
13.
Yeah.
I still have a pair of shoes in the
Were you
house.
like the base of tap dancers
With
because
them
of your
fat
size
ass
shoe?
feet.
Nah, but it's when you're doing dance, it's normally not that many guys. So any dance routine is normally centered around you because you're like the only guy in class.
Solos.
Yeah, not even really solos, but it'll be like if the song is about chasing a guy, I'm the guy that they're chasing.
So you
it's
end
like-
up having to get like real nice, real fast.
Kinda, but I mean, I was already pretty good as well too.
Right.
So I was already good, but it's just like
What
this. Yeah,
what
go ahead.
what type of people were you around when you was tap dancing?
Dancers? So women that dance. So women that do ballet, jazz, hip hop, shit like that, you're in the dance world. So the dance world people would be equated to like cheerleading. Like
Are they're cooler than
cheerleaders.
theater kids?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Kind of.
Because theater kids are kind of like quirky and weird.
Alternative.
Alternative, yeah. These are like regular people that just fuck with dancing.
Now-
Like ballerinas are regular as shit. They enjoy the art of doing ballet.
Now, how much tap dancing pussy did you receive
I wasn't
from having to lead footwork?
So I didn't get that much pussy really at all. I became a pussy bandit after high school. So like I'm tap dancing all through middle school and a little bit and like through half of high school. So like, yeah, attention from women, yeah, always high. Like I'm around women 2 to 3 days a week when I'm going to class. I'm the only guy in there and it's like 15, 20 girls.
But you're also tap dancing, like.
And I'm also tap dancing.
Well, no, I'm saying like that's a detriment. Like, are they looking at you like?
No, because I was straight as hell. I've always been heterosexual as fuck. So it's like that was one of the downsides. that was one of the downsides.
Yeah.
That was one of the downsides of tap dancing, not in a major city. So like if I was living in New York City, and I was a tap dancer, it'd be easy for me to find a class that has half guys, half men, half women, half. But when you're in a smaller town outside of Philadelphia, PA, it's mainly women, and it's like it was me and 2 other dudes. That was it. One out of the 2 dudes is gay.
Nigga, you was a bear in a pond with fish. Like,
Yeah.
he probably treated that shit like a varsity football locker room. I ain't in there smacking him on the ass like it's stepping.
But you also there was no coochie being thrown at
He
you.
walking around with his nuts
I
out
mean,
in the
there
locker
probably
room.
was coochie being thrown at me, but I wasn't a catching coochie. When I was younger, bro, I didn't go girl crazy for real. I always
I
like girl,
wonder
but
why.
I didn't go girl crazy. I don't know. I wasn't allowed to date in high school either, too. So it wasn't like I was, like that was like one of our house rules, like can't date.
But you can tap dance.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking.
I did a Thanksgiving Day parade in Philadelphia. I did that like 3 times, maybe 4 times. I met people because the Philadelphia Day Parade is big. It gets broadcasted on TV and stuff. So I met Pink. I met Shaka Khan because they were performing at the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Wow. So like when you're practicing for the Thanksgiving Day Parade, you're out there like the week before the week before Thanksgiving in the freezing cold, and you're practicing your routine walking down the street next to floats and shit like that.
I wonder if that affected his, like, because you pay attention to feet. You think that's where that developed?
Possibly, maybe. I didn't think about it like that, but maybe.
Well, I don't know. I pay attention to feet, and I don't have a tap dancing history.
That is true.
But
did you do something with your
tap
feet?
dancing was ill.
Nah.
Tap dancing was
But you
ill.
were an immigrant, so
I played
like,
soccer.
I literally just said I was like, he's an immigrant.
he's an immigrant. Yeah.
But yeah,
What-
tap dancing was fire.
What does that mean, nigga?
Built different.
You're not even supposed to be
Not
here.
even from here. But it was a strange. I did not know this about
Yeah,
you.
this is very interesting.
Not that many people know.
It's
about
like,
it. There are more people that are going to find this out right now because I'm saying it on the mic than ever before.
Have you
Because
ever used it as a conversation starter?
Or
with a
like to
girl?
get a girl in the club. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
hit something real
but
quick.
no, but if I meet a girl and it's like dance is part of her past, something like that, oh, it's for sure getting used. Like, and I'm low key automatically in. Like, I've never missed with a current dancer or ex dancer.
And you can salsa and things of that.
I can't do that. No, I just
So you can only
dance.
tap.
Just tap
You
dance.
can only
yeah.
tap dance.
I mean, so the way that tap dancing works as well too, especially when there's not that many guys. Most of the time, you can get you don't have to pay at all. So, if you take ballet, so if you take ballet, you can get free classes.
Wow.
So, most of those years, I never paid. My mom never had to pay. The most she had to pay was for my shoes and like outfits and stuff like that.
Is tap dancing like doing magic? Because like you can't just do magic. You got to go get your wand.
Tap dance is a physical activity. It's a.
I'm about to say, you light on your feet now?
Yeah, but like, do you have to have proper shoes on to do it, or could you bust out a move right now for us? In these
I
slides?
could buzz out a move right now, but you wouldn't hear it because I don't
Yeah.
have medals on my feet.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah.
magic. You got to go get your hat to pull the bunny
yeah,
out of.
yeah. Tap dancing is fire though. I like it at least.
Did you think it was gay when you
I
were
never
doing
thought it was gay because I was always trying to do what this nigga was doing.
He was super straight.
this nigga was just I just thought this was a real nigga that tap
And he
danced.
made money. Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like he's known.
He's in Diddy. He's in Puff Daddy music video. He's in the All About the Benjamin remix. Him and Diddy are tap dancing against each other as a skit in the middle of the music video. It's the realest nigga. I'm following what I believe the realest nigga in the world is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he laid down the excellent blueprint.
Yeah, he's on Sesame Street, so I'm seeing him as I'm seeing him as a child. I'm seeing this black dude with dreadlocks tap dancing, wearing fresh ass clothes. So then I'm like, oh, I can actually do that. Yeah, I want to do it.
Like
Yeah,
that's what niggas say with like basketball.
Yeah,
Or like
yeah.
maybe tennis.
Or when you see a rapper, it's just like having that representation essentially. You know what I'm saying? When Tiger Woods became Tiger Woods, it's like black people picked up golf clubs at an alarming rate, I'm sure.
Oh no, for
Like,
sure.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Venus and Serena Williams. Black women were playing tennis 10 times more than they were before.
Is
that.
this something your mother threw on you?
No. This is something I wanted to do. And she just
You can't wrap your mouth.
Yeah, he can't wrap his mind about it.
fueled make it happen.
He saw the
He's
nigga.
jumping every angle to try to
Right,
figure
right.
out.
Like, you gotta understand, he saw this nigga Crip walking with Big Bird.
Exactly.
That's the
yeah.
best endorsement there is for us.
I didn't think nothing else.
Yeah, facts.
I didn't nothing else. But then there was also people like the. But then then the group that you were bringing up earlier, Stomp,
Shout out to
started
Stomp.
coming out. They were tap dancing, but they were also using music.
Yeah.
But tap dance was their foundation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like now I'm seeing this shit too. And then when I started getting into hip hop like really heavy, I used to go to the library and check out hip hop books. So you would see tap dancing in African cultures as well too. This is regular shit.
Yeah,
Tap
yeah.
dancing, African culture, drums, beats. It's the part that appeals to every black person's soul, the rhythm and the beat. You know what I'm
Go-go
saying?
music, beating your feet.
Yeah,
They
you
got
know what
it,
I'm saying?
A bunch of different names. for it,
Tap
yeah.
dancing is literally tapped into that same exact vein. So
But wait,
It's
you're
amazing.
doing the gentrified version though. What was you about to say?
It's amazing to see the nigga that you grew up to be.
yeah.
Because he said he used to look up to this nigga and Usher.
Yeah.
Like, that's a hell of a combination. Like, I'm surprised that you're not somewhere serenading bitches on stage and
Right
fucking
now.
clicking your ankles, nigga.
I plan on bringing.
He was
tap-
almost a
shoes?
Suki shirt nigga.
I have shoes that fit right now in the house.
And that's another thing. It's like, I wear 13 too, but you got a wide 13. I got a long, narrow 13.
The dance shoes are a little different too, anyway. So they're just like simple leather with like a wooden heel, and then they got metal plates. They got a heel plate, and they got a toe plate.
How much
Was
do
there
those
a
shoes
moment-
cost?
I think the shoes were hitting my mom back then for like
Like 90.
150, almost 200.
Oh my
The
God.
shoes are expensive.
What's a tap dancing injury? Like, you have a fucking rolled
I
ankle? You
never
stubbed your
had an
pinky
injury,
toe?
but like I have an issue. I have to be careful with like my big toes to not get ingrowns. So that might be as a result of like jamming my feet into tap dance shoes, shit like that. You know what I mean? But I never got no injuries though. For
Was there a moment when you was doing it and you was like, yo, I could do this shit? Like,
like the first time I did it, I was like, oh, I could do this for sure. Yeah,
like you
yeah.
felt it, like the universe came to you.
So I did a bunch of stuff musically. I did a lot of things musically. I played the violin for like 7 or 8 years as well. I'm playing the violin and tap dancing simultaneously. You know what I'm saying? So like I've done things, and I normally put them down. I won't blame my mom for this, but I feel like I'll just blame that I don't come from like a extremely creative family on this. But I never had nobody, and I guess the people that was around, but I just never had nobody tell me, once you're learning something, such as an instrument, the violin, tap dancing, and you get to the point where you've learned your foundation, because you know it all starts with classical. If you play an instrument, you start playing classical first. And I'm getting irritated at playing classical. I want to move it over to the interest that I have now, the hip hop music I'm listening to now. I never had nobody tell me that you know how to play the instrument, just make your own music, or try to imitate the songs that your favorite songs.
Yeah.
I'd be playing the violin now if somebody told me that now. Then I would have started trying to learn how to play the violin to the Ludacris album or the Usher album that I was listening to. You know what I mean? If I was able to transition, I had nobody ever tell me that, and I just got to the point where I'm like, yo, I'm 6, 7 years deep, and there's no evolution. I don't want to play classical forever, you know?
Yeah.
And then with the tap dancing thing, that was more about the market that I was in. I felt the same way. I don't want to do these cheesy routines that they're doing at the end of the year. I want to be challenged more with tap dancing. Then I find a group of people and tap dancers that are around my age and they're on that wavelength that I want to be on. They're dancing to the first Kanye West album, and I realized that in terms of advancement development, I'm behind them, maybe by a year or two. But we're in the same age. I'm like, fuck, I gotta catch up like crazy. Like these niggas is 2 years ahead of me in terms of skill. I'm not trash, but I'm behind from my age range. If I'd have started with a group like that, I'd be fine. You know
You're just not as sturdy.
And we're talking about tap dancing. If you forgot,
Yeah, we're talking about tap dancing for sure. The art form where you put
Yo, this
leather
nigga.
shoes on your feet.
Wait,
with
no.
plates.
Better question. What do you have against tap dancing?
it's just one of those things where it's like, why would any nigga be tap dancing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those things. Like,
I
it's
felt
like
that coming up for you, like-
table tennis,
It was oozing that
maybe.
shit.
Tennis, I guess. I went to Wakefield. I know of some
But
black
you
people
fuck with
that play
Stomp though.
Stump is cool. Like,
I wanted
and
to
when
be-
you said that, I was like, okay, maybe I got to give him credit. Like, Stump, I watched Stump.
Yeah,
I like
you watch Stomp and you're
then,
entertained. You want to do it.
and then I'm thinking about it, like, damn, there was a lot of tap dancing going on.
Yeah.
They just wasn't hands behind the back.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and there's still
Yeah.
styles to the tap dancing that I was doing even for the routine. It still wasn't no
Lord of the Dance or shit like that.
I wasn't
river
doing
dancing.
no river
like,
dance. I didn't
yeah.
look corny up there. I was able to move my body the way that my body would naturally move. I wasn't certain moves, certain things you do, like spinning multiple times, 6, 7, 8, 9 times in a row. You have to maintain a form even to pull it off. So during moments, you might have extreme form, but in majority, it's like it's whatever you want, whatever your hands are doing. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, don't defend yourself against this nigga. He's a hater. He can't dance. So it's like him trying to understand you doing tap dancing. That's like him trying to learn Mandarin.
He doesn't know I can't dance. He's never seen me dance.
But that's probably why he believes you can't dance.
He never seen me dance. First of all,
I've never seen him
my
dance.
footwork is
Never.
I've
crazy.
known
that's
this
niggas.
nigga.
I'm a nigga with footwork too, so I know you can't dance.
Nah, bro, I
He
got
can't
footwork.
dance. He
Yeah,
can't
that
dance.
means you can't dance. That means you got footwork and that's it.
Nah, man. Like
Footwork is different from
once you
dancing,
get, once you
It's about that. It's about
You
it's
see-
about
Yeah.
that. It's about being able to move that middle section.
Yeah, exactly.
the
That's
hips,
what it's
which
about. Yeah.
if you've never kickboxed before,
Yeah.
everything is the hips. If you boxed before, everything
Yeah.
is hips, even with little
Yeah.
adjustments.
Right.
So
But it's about moving those adjustments to the beat, not to
Yeah.
a song.
Correct.
but you
Correct.
see, like, I think it's all the same, man. I think
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
think
It
that
ain't-
you're talking like you're not a
He
dancer.
can't dance. That's what I'm saying.
not the
I've
same.
known this nigga for so long that I couldn't even tell you like a year number. Like I
Did
don't
you
know how
ever do
long.
dances that were like the popular trendy
He's
dances?
never done nothing. Well, okay, that shit.
You see what
yeah.
I'm saying? He was just
Like
about to
middle
go in,
school,
so-
middle school, like maybe some
everybody
shit.
has danced
like
before.
were you
Soulja
cranking
Boy,
that?
yeah.
like
crank that,
I
whatever.
forgot it was this camp, and we had to like do it like a dance routine or something.
Okay.
And, I've danced before, but when I think of as 22 right now, when I think of dance, I mean a big booty Latina bitch. Can you fucking dance with her?
Gotcha.
That's my definition
Yeah,
of
can
dancing.
you- Okay.
I'm
can
not
you-
thinking like in the middle of a club and you just
Like, can you string some shit together? Some freestyle shit.
Yeah.
like nah. I'm two stepping. I'm two stepping.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's two-step,
right.
yeah.
And
I'm
I'm
two-stepping.
doing the same thing at this point now too.
You know,
And
what I'm
I've
saying?
never seen him do that.
if I do more than that,
never-
if I do
The
more than
most-
that, I'm joking.
The
Yeah,
most I've
facts.
ever seen you dance was when we was in the music video for AK like 2 days ago,
Tony,
and he
that
was
was
sitting
think
down.
about
just
think about this. Why would you
doing
just
shit like that.
why would you just be seeing
I was
me
like,
dance?
this nigga moves to music. That shit was weird. I was like, God
Damn,
damn.
you
Because
really
Tony
never
don't
seen
got no
me.
rhythm.
You talking to a nigga who don't have no rhythm?
Bro, I have full rhythm. I got rhythm.
Nah.
Bro, fighting is dancing.
You just started learning how to fight.
Yes.
So you learned how to dance at age 22. That's what you just admitted.
When'd you learn how to dance?
Never had to.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm an athlete, nigga. I don't dance.
Oh no, nah.
I get buckets, nigga.
Athlete.
Yeah.
That was athlete.
My footwork is different than yours.
I mean, I guess.
I'm going up for 1-2 dribble pull-ups, nigga.
I guess.
Your
Look, if you-
roles.
Dancing is important. As I've gotten older, I was like,
It's
you
not
know,
that
I
important.
do want to learn how to like salsa,
salsa.
bachata.
You know what I'm saying?
Bachata is probably the biggest thing that you'll see. They have salsa nights around here too.
Yeah, bachata
but
ain't
like
that-
when
it
you
ain't
see
hard
them
either.
sexy ass Latinas, they're going to a bachata night somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
like, and apparently it's really not that hard because my boys
Yeah,
learning how to
bachata's
do
not
it.
that hard.
Bachacha's really simple.
I was just
It's
busting that
a two-
shit
it's a 2 or
last
3
night with
step.
my girl at the crib. It was,
Yeah.
It's
bang,
two-step
bang,
and some
yeah.
hips.
It's a
That's it.
it's
and,
a
and
four
it's really
count.
just you
Yeah.
putting
It's
flair
a
on
four
the same
count.
thing over and
Yeah.
over again.
Yeah, bruh.
That's it. So
It's nothing.
and then
It only gets harder when you speed it up.
Yeah, it only gets hard when you speed it up, and you have to just set the lead and foundation, and she has to follow you. So,
And if you're tense, you know what I mean. If you're tense, your muscles don't move right.
but honestly, when
You could bachata,
when
but
you're
you got
not a
footwork.
dancer,
I'm telling you,
when you're
I
not a
could bachata.
dancer, and
Whoa,
then
whoa,
you
whoa, whoa! What did you just say? He has footwork.
He said he got footwork, so I said you could bachata if you got footwork.
Self-acclaim. We got to see it. Prove it, nigga.
What you mean?
We need to
You
do
got
a
your
salsa
toes
class.
out right now, nigga.
We
This
need
nigga got
to do a
on
bachata
dry
class.
fit
Yeah,
Nike
facts,
socks,
facts.
This
nigga.
year.
We could do
That's
that.
the
This summer,
perfect sock
do
to
that.
wear to
We'll do
do
a
something.
bachata class, and we'll rent somewhere out, and they'll teach us bachata,
Facts.
and then we'll have the women there judge us who did the best.
Facts. I'm with it.
Yo, nigga, hey, you know who getting it?
Yeah, that
No,
would
get it.
that'd be
Who?
fire.
Me.
All right, dancing is fighting. We gonna see you in that motherfucker throwing blows. I guess, nigga.
And the funny thing, Tony's talking the most shit, but he's gonna be the worst.
That's why I talk the most shit,
Nigga,
Justin.
What?
So when you start
Logic?
getting
That's
our
a rational
toes,
equation.
Logic, where are you?
Fucking
Where are
turn
My
you?
your
rational equation.
Logic, where are you?
I
Nigga,
know
that
I
doesn't make
can't
no sense.
dance, and I know I don't dance. So for niggas like you who try and like lie and make it seem like you can dance,
Bro, I can.
and for niggas who dance,
First of all,
I make jokes.
dancing is so simple.
you can lose your dancing. Like I'm not nearly as nice as I used to be. Like, but I was doing it real active, so I was like more like when I stretch, I was more flexible. I was more limber. I'm not nearly as limber as I used to be. So like, I can still hit the muscle memory moves that I would do, but they don't look nearly as good as
Yeah,
they
your
used
knees
to.
are bigger than they were
Exactly.
when you was that
You know what I'm
age.
saying? So they're not. And I'm not gonna do like the worm was real big when we was growing up because of the wrestler Scotty 2 Niggas was worming at school dances and shit like that. I'm not doing that. Man. I'm not doing
Women on the
that.
floor.
On the fucking floor. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fuck no.
but I would bust a worm out 2-3 times per dance just because, and this shit would get it. It would go crazy every time.
And
I
when
would
you-
dance battle niggas during the school dances.
And when you got up, like your knees didn't touch the floor, your legs went straight to the like. You know what I mean?
Like
when
you
get up from
flip
the-
up. Do you flip up type of shit?
Yeah, like did you flip up? Like you doing
no,
the worm?
I never was able to do the.
Like I'm saying, like on your come down, like all right, you're doing it, boom, boom.
Yeah.
As soon as you do that, your feet come to the floor.
Yeah.
That's how you used to get up.
Yeah.
So you got okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was a smooth up. and
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
Because like you fall down into it. The
The motion.
yeah, so you're
Okay,
using all
okay.
that momentum and then you're jumping back up. Like
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
for sure. Yeah.
Because
But I'm
some
just
niggas
not-
who stay down there for a second to
And
get
then,
up.
and then they do
Yeah.
the
You
whole
lose
person
it,
trying to get up thing.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I wasn't doing that.
Okay.
But now that would happen. That would happen now for sure.
You becoming and you used to laugh at that, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy though. Dancing is fun though. But that was our generation though. Like we got you by like
Exactly.
10 years. We had You Got Served. And like, no matter how corny the storyline is and how terrible the storyline is, as I look at it as an adult, those are the biggest movies for us growing up.
Yeah.
You Got Served. We had Savion doing like
Stomp the Yard.
Stomp the Yard. We
Yeah.
had Chris Brown who was new and hot. All the boy bands were doing choreography.
Dancing.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Like Omarion, the B2K, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC were popular amongst black people because of how good they danced. Like niggas was Justin Timberlake, even when he went solo,
Yeah.
it was still dancing. Like,
definitely grew up
we
in
had
the
Usher
choreography
dancing, You
period.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like niggas were busting choreo, so it didn't seem sus at all. It only seemed sus when you weren't in a major city. Cause it's just the numbers game at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like every black guy isn't gonna want to tap dance or hip hop dance. But when you're in New York with millions of people, it's 100,000 black dudes dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Not tap dancing though.
maybe, but it might be 20,000 or 10, which is more than 5 or 10.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So you go to a class, you're not one amongst 20. It's like 8 to 9 amongst 20. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Like.
Look, shout to all the black men tap dancing in New York.
And getting that money.
Brooklyn.
'Cause it's and there's fields like that as well are also interesting. I think about as an adult. Like
Yeah.
feels like that, being able to support yourself is few and far in between. You know, like
Exactly.
a lot of these people that do certain routines and they might be on Broadway, they still have a 9 to 5. They're still engineers and shit like that because that doesn't bring enough money. But there's
You got to be the coach.
you got to be the coach. You got to be that nigga in
Like-
there. Like Savion was able to position his stardom as well. He's doing Pixar movie. Happy Feet was a Pixar movie, I think.
Bro, Happy Feet was one of the biggest movies ever.
Ever, you know what I'm
Because
saying?
dance translates language.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
A Spanish person could watch that. You know,
and
minimal
most
something.
cultures have some sort of
Yeah, feet.
foot
Yeah.
dancing thing. So it's like, but we're still talking about that one person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's thousands of people that tap dance. This is the only nigga we know, guaranteed we know he got mills off of it. So it feels like that. Same with being a violinist. It's like, do you get a part of a prestigious
Orchestra
thing?
or what?
A lot of violinists end up becoming music teachers somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to become
Feels
a
like
teacher.
that are interesting. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't
The dude
stay there. I wouldn't want to be a starving artist, a tap dancer artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would rather just be able to do it when I feel like it. Like I at any point, the most famous we get, I could pull out, I could just start tap dancing in the middle of one of my songs just because I feel like
Maybe
it.
we might have to do a promo of you tap dancing on that checkerboard.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, that's actually like good ground for
Green
it too.
screen.
Yeah.
That's
that's
good. I
actually
know.
good ground
Yeah.
for sure, yeah.
Whoa. What's the best floor? What's the best wood to tap dance on?
Hardwood floor.
But
that's had like 40 years of tap dancing on it. Because it's like it's beaten down the perfect amount. They've put enough clear codes down to where it's like you can do moves to where you could do like defy gravity moves where your foot's not getting stuck to it. It's not too slippery to where if you do some sort of sliding thing, you have to control the slide like crazy. You can still bring yourself to a stop. You can spin, but it's got enough traction and sponginess that you can get your moves off, and it's got the nicest sound too.
But
hitting that hollow or that hard floor.
But you don't know like a specific wood, like nigga.
No. I don't know if it's
the Winchester oak.
No,
like,
I don't know that. No, I don't know. But I know like when you go to these like old school gyms, you're like, yeah, niggas put in work on this floor, guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas
niggas been going
start-
crazy.
yeah.
You know, the floor got dents in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
niggas have been
nigga.
getting busy in here.
Yeah.
You know, just like when you go to a gym. But like a gym is a little different kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because the more beat up the floor is, the worse it might be for you.
Right.
Said a
right.
woodpecker would lose his mind in
Like
this
a beat up
motherfucker.
floor at a basketball gym is negative, but like a dance studio, it's like, there's history on this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
You really feel it.
Yeah. So that's how it is. But I'm gonna get out of here though.
I'm about to say he's stepping in the steps of all his ancestors.
Yeah.
For all the niggas that danced there before.
But all right, that was my Age of the Menace tap dancing. history.
Yo, hey.
That was beautiful.
Shout out to Tap.
You learn something new about your friends every day. Wow. Who would have never known? What you
Turn it
got?
back on?
What's some shit that you done that nobody knows? Oh yeah, you licked the dildo. I forgot.
I've never. Wow. I've never did that. You see what you got to do to get your point off. But look, wow. I'm perplexed.
Yeah, like, all I can envision is just like the old nigga from Chappelle Show. And he just
Yeah,
jigging.
Chappelle Show.
Wow.
Chappelle Show.
You should do that. He should definitely find some more
Have
videos.
to. But yeah, man. What's your NBA predictions?
Ah,
Like, let's say you had a free $200.
the parlay.
A free 200. Who you betting on? Shout out to Chubbs. He was doing his prize picks while we left the pizza spot the other night. He was like, man, LeBron cannot make 2 threes. He was like, if LeBron shoot 2 threes, my parlay is over. Nigga, he put in $20 for 200 profit. I might have to get into it.
Nah.
But what you thinking though?
I don't know. See, with the NBA, it's like weird now. It's weird. Because Phoenix was supposed to win this whole thing. Like,
Yup.
nigga,
Yeah.
Brooklyn was supposed to win this whole thing.
Until they got
So, like,
yeah.
you there's no crystal ball with this shit. Like, nigga, you can't predict. You just got to be like Shaq and just hit on everybody. And then when they succeed, just be like, I was trying to motivate them.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
only way to be right about NBA predictions. He ain't a superstar, fuck him. And then when he go off and drop 50 consecutively, he's an all-star. Now Shaq is like, yeah, I was just trying to give him that motivation, that dog in him. He ain't want it bad enough. There's enough people telling him he's good.
I wonder what Shaq is gonna say about Draymond Green. Did you see like a lot of people was mad at Draymond because he was smiling like when
When?
he lost.
Oh, he was smiling when they lost?
Like he hugged LeBron and he was smiling. And then it turned to Steph like all depressed and like light-skinned face.
The light skin said,
You know,
beige rage.
beige rage, like a puppy dog eyes. You know,
Yeah, he
you know
looked
what I'm
like
saying?
golden retriever over there.
Wanna
Sad.
give him a dog
I
treat.
felt bad for him. I wanted to shoot the 3-pointers for him. Like,
Rub his shoulders.
my Steph would be out. Rub his shoulders.
I mean, I should have said rub his head.
I mean, hey,
Hey, I said a dog joke before.
yeah, you know, you licked the dildo earlier this episode.
You see,
There's
Tony,
nothing gayer.
Tony
It doesn't
picks
get
one
gay.
thing. and he lets it ride the whole time. He doesn't know how to shit on people.
No, I know how to get every
really
last
shit
drop
on
of
a
juice
person.
out of the orange.
Tony, that's oh my god.
You're not squeezing your lemons, nigga.
Nigga, because you don't want to over squeeze the lemon.
Yeah, but
then the cake is too lemony.
Why are you baking cake with lemon? See, I'm making lemonade. We're not even in the same kitchen.
It
Justin.
doesn't. I'm making lemon cake.
What are you
Lemon
making?
cake, nigga.
Lemon cake.
Hey, nigga.
This nigga's a fool.
We all got our recipes, nigga.
I should have. So you bake, you lick dildos, and now you're
Oh my god. Hey, at least I don't gargle nut, and especially my own.
If you gonna gargle a nut, gargle your own. Nigga.
What?
You gonna gargle a nut, gargle
That's
your
like
own.
the weakest defense. I just
Bro,
gotta,
that's
I
what
just
I'm
gotta tell
saying.
you that. It's a bad defense, bro.
Yo,
Cause I.
It's bad.
But
like-
the thing is, it's like,
The
hey,
thing with the gargle, you need a certain amount of gargle.
Yeah,
yeah.
bro.
But what you get,
Yeah,
what you
bro.
niggas don't understand.
Yeah.
And see,
Gargle
like,
is not a drop, bro.
He explained what I do. Now let me explain what he does. He's just gonna pick out a word that he knows I was using to be funny. Like I don't actually mean you're gonna use your semen as mouthwash. It's just funnier than saying taste it.
nigga. First of all,
What's
gargling.
funnier, gargling nut or tasting nut? Think about it.
Yeah, it's
Exactly. That's my point, nigga.
But if you're gargling it, it's like you're doing the same thing.
But then you asking us questions with this gas stuff.
That, but you see, that's what he look. Let's talk about Janelle Monae's titties. Let's get down to something serious.
All right. That's way more important than you sucking dildos, nigga.
Oh my god, you see, he's gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
really
because I
care
gotta
about.
remind you what you said.
I know what I said. That'll be good. Nigga, I don't care about her music, but she has a beautiful titties.
She makes music?
Yeah, right.
Who we talking about?
Janelle Monae, nigga. She makes music, right?
Jesus Christ.
she does. Yes.
But she's an actor. She's one of those artsy, like, she was probably tap dancing with AJ. Like she does everything.
She plays with pebbles.
Violin, guitar.
She's a crystalist.
She
Can we
probably
pull her
plays
up so I know
clarinet.
who I'm talking about? Because I know who she is. I just gotta know what she look like.
And you know, it's nothing to really say, but she does have nice titties.
What happened? Is that why you brought her up? Her
Like
titties just.
her titties destroyed the internet for like an hour. Like people was. It's a lot of hornballs
Now,
who's
let me
never
see.
seen nice titties in real life.
Let me see how overhyped these breasts are.
Type in, yeah.
You're going
Nah,
incognito.
bro.
Why you go incognito to Google these titties, Lauren?
Oh no, I already went. I went that to begin with,
Oh,
so I can
okay.
get like search history, all that.
Yeah,
Stop fucking it
yeah.
up.
You don't want his dildo choices in your search engine.
You see.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But look.
I said, baby, I wasn't licking those. That's the homie.
Where's the They don't have search on here.
Wow, you have to do the whole sign
What is
in
going
thing.
on?
just
You
to
gotta
Are
sign
you
in on
serious?
Twitter.
I'm not
Here.
about to do that. That's
Shout out
crazy.
to Elon Musk for ruining Twitter.
Hold on, I'm gonna search.
Yeah,
I got
send
it
it.
right
Send
now.
it to me real quick.
Yeah. We'll just keep talking until it lands. But
Monae.
so wait, she went viral for having great titties.
But not
Yeah.
even like great. Like
You
you,
know
gotta
they're
understand.
great.
For
They're great.
years,
They're spectacular.
like
bro.
they're like
They're on her Instagram too, but just in the shirt.
But
Damn,
they-
you gotta log into everything.
nigga, look
Yeah,
at
I'm
this.
not about to do that.
There was a video of her. She was in a club,
Spectacular
and she,
titties.
you know, she just pulled her titties out. That like she has an incredible titty.
Like she popped the nip.
You send it to me?
Oh, you got that video?
Yeah. It's on Twitter too. And he sent me the tweet just now.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see this.
That's what I'm about to do.
Yeah, like you gotta look at these. Titties. Janelle Monae's titties.
Yo, I'm trying to find him before he do. And
Is
he,
she one
he
of
got
the-
it pulled up.
This what the fuck? But nigga, over 18 when we was allowed to see that.
Hold up.
Yeah, for those who don't know, we just saw like a demonstration of a new pocket pussy with a cucumber.
Yo, I'm trying to.
This shit had 360 spin.
Yo, her titties was like, there was like nice titty, and then you got to think about it. For the past like decade, she's been dressing like a goddamn like nun.
None. Yeah,
You
that's
know
what I
I
was about
mean?
to say. She's not the type. That's why it's so crazy because she's been famous for a long
She's
time.
been wearing suits, and I didn't know she was gay.
Send it again.
Oh,
And like she's wearing suits, it
it
makes
changes everything.
yeah,
That changes everything.
it's normal.
She licks envelopes.
Does she's wearing a suit? But man, look at this shit.
Is that Coyle Ray or is that her?
That's her.
Why she look like Coyle Ray?
You
They got
Jesus.
that same centipede body.
contacts? Get some, nigga.
They got a
Nah, it should
centipede.
be. I just went to where it's like logged in.
It's hard to find this bitch titties. That
Hey,
must be
nigga.
amazing.
No, I'm logged in now.
Oh, okay.
You see that? Whoa, right?
Rewind it.
Full screen it.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do.
And
yeah.
then let's pause it.
Wow, her titties are so amazing. I didn't even notice that stupid ass head.
Like, wait, pause it.
Yeah, pause it.
trying to-
dude.
I'm
We
trying
trying
to
to see
my fault.
nip, man.
Boom.
Wow.
Like,
What the fuck?
what's happening right now?
This
Is this
is- I'm
having
Elon's
trouble.
doing?
Relax.
This is such a flash.
Bow.
Bow. Okay.
Look like, okay, first of all, right?
Look at her face. Look at the face she's making.
Like her face.
You see my titties?
Her face makes the titties even better, right?
Wow.
'Cause
She's okay.
Like, it's almost like she would do this whether the cameras was on or off.
She looks like Barbie. You know how Barbie just got like them titties?
Yeah, yeah.
This is like those are Barbie doll titties.
She just has the perfect.
they look perfectly
These
proportioned.
and
are
then
amazing.
look at like I like areolas, but
Yeah.
she has the perfect size
She
areola,
has
meaning
medium
like
areolas.
Areola to titty ratio, perfect.
meaning like if you like big areolas, you're gonna like those areolas. If you like small areolas,
Correct.
you're gonna like those areolas.
She got white girl nipples.
I never seen white girl women.
She got white girl nipples. Yeah, yeah. Cause normally with like
He just played.
yeah, just play it. Does her shirt say pleasure?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the most accurate branding I've ever seen. Cause it's
And I
nothing
had
but
no
pleasure
idea
under
she
there.
was a lesbian, you know what I mean?
Damn. Oh,
Even better. Well,
she's pansexual, Jeff says. So that means she fucks skillets, pies, nigga, cutting
Yeah.
boards, nigga. She's a culinary freak,
that bitch fuck inanimate objects.
nigga.
She sticks them up her goddamn yeah.
Get some tongs to spread the pussy.
But damn, she got some good titties, man. Like,
Wow, she does have amazing titties, but I don't think she's fucking with Letty Martinez. I feel like if Letty,
what's that? Are you serious?
yeah, I'm about to say he got that up in there. Yeah.
How much?
Oh, I didn't buy it. My cousin bought it.
Reasonable price? Shout out to DC. When I went to DC, that was probably the best time I had being in the honestly, I don't know. When you went to buy the weed, right? He's not. When I went to buy the weed, right? When the people were walking out of the shop, they had the face of a nigga that was doing something wrong.
They're new.
It was strange.
They're new. First time customers. They
Nah,
haven't
bro,
signed up
bro.
for nothing yet.
Like they could have been,
They were.
but at the same time, if you living in DC and like buying weed is legal, why do you have the face and the energy of like a motherfucker who's doing something wrong?
Bro, it's like stealing. It's like when you see somebody steal for the first time, they're walking, taking his first steps. It's gonna be a little wonky. They're nervous.
They would look left and right as they go out. I'm like, aren't you new? Like this is normal to you,
Bro,
right?
that's what I'm saying. They're new to this. They're worried about what other people think about them having weed. You smoke so much weed, you don't give a fuck. Be at
Bro,
work, red eyes.
But bro, if you're at a dispensary, you buy weed.
And you're talking from the person. See, you talking from the perspective of a nigga who bought weed illegally his whole life. So this is the first time you allowed to do so. You the most comfortable you've ever been. This is their first time holding weed, Justin.
Well, actually, it was a lot of angst. It was a lot of options.
Oh, but you had analysis paralysis?
That's a term.
Yeah, when you have too many options, you're going to be overstimulated.
It wasn't to that point. It wasn't to like that extreme, but I guess I did have it on the low end of the spectrum. You know what I mean?
Choice is a paradox, nigga.
I had to choose. I wasn't even thinking about the low grade. Like I was just thinking about, am I gonna buy this mid grade or high grade?
You was looking at that 88 and that 90.
And I chose the 89.
I was about to say, you didn't go with the premium, you went mid-grade?
I chose the 89.
I guess. More pictures. Yeah. You see, when you started talking about weed in my head, I was like, I wasn't done with the titty talk.
But look, she's about to drop a tape.
Pleasure.
And it's coming, man. It's coming.
Yeah, she's coming and
It's
she's
coming.
marketing it with
You
them
know what I mean?
breasts. She looked like she just lactated. But she's not winning the verses against Letty Martinez. We talked about them legendary titties on the Homeroom podcast not too long ago.
Man,
But she is showing them more.
she looks delicious.
She's winning the marketing battle.
Shout out to her.
She has white girl nipples. What you see that picture right there where she's laying down in a red and you don't know if she's doing ab crunches or she's getting fucking missionary. Those are real titties.
She's had work done for sure.
I think
she's had work done.
I think those are real titties. I think those are real titties.
She's had work done for sure.
Lipstick lover. She looks like she's in lesbian paradise.
She really loves girls.
Was she always
This
this
is an
sexual?
all-girl cast. I think she was always a freak, but like now it's just profitable to be it. So she's just, doubling down on it. But Janelle Monae. She was in Moonlight. Did you see those titties in Moonlight?
Nope.
Nope.
There was no room for titties in Moonlight.
But she didn't, but like.
Moonlight was about licking other men's dildos.
But that's what I'm saying. When you
They had no room for that.
She has full control of her femininity. You know what I mean?
We need to put whatever that is off the screen. That shit is fucking killing me. Let me describe it.
What is that?
Bro, it looks like the ultimate penis jerking off experience, nigga.
Whoa.
What slime do they have on there to represent
I don't even know how this came up, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, this is from when I tried to do the Janelle Monae thing on the incognito tab.
They're using that cucumber to fuck the shit out of this, whatever this is.
They are manufacturing fake cream.
It's a Suckmaster 3000. It's the new form of pocket pussy. It looks like it washed your dishes, too.
It look like dish detergent, yeah.
It look like you can put a spoon in there and polish that shit off real quick.
Ugh. Yeah, that. Hey, thank God y'all didn't see that.
Yeah, I don't even know if we can legally show that on YouTube.
I wouldn't even want to be.
We would be demonetized for sure.
I don't want to be next to that. I don't want that to be in the middle of us.
We had to address it because it was there and it just kept happening. And they was using that cucumber to really get up in there.
Yeah.
They was
trying to sell that product.
Would you lick it?
Oh my God. I know you would gargle it.
Oh shit.
That was a good one.
Hey yo, if that was a real shit,
touche.
If that was a real kitchen utensil, niggas would never get through a whole load of dishes, bro.
Yeah, nah.
You be cleaning them motherfuckers, you be like, hold up, bro. Let me take a break.
I don't know if this is cleaning it or making it dirty.
Yeah. Only thing cleaning here is my mushroom tip.
But
let me polish my dick off real quick.
Yeah.
And Lauren said we mature. Look at what we resorted to. Look at what this podcast is about.
Look, I mean, we wasn't. Hey, yeah.
We didn't start here, but we definitely finished here.
Hey.
We're not finished, but we landed here. Because I don't know what time we at.
But it's probably time. Like, you got anything?
I don't know. Huh?
We're at 2 hour 10, so we pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this has been a eventful episode.
No, it's been a gay episode. That's what this has been.
Nah, don't say that.
Courtesy of you.
Nah. Oh my God. See, I like that. Blame it on me, so you just take the pressure off of you. But we don't forget.
There's no pressure.
We
on
don't
me.
forget.
There's no pressure. There's no pressure on me at all. I'm in a room with 4 other men who admitted that they would suck a dildo before they tasted their own nut. Your own nut.
You don't sound philosophical saying it slower.
I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to really make the viewers understand because I want them to comment down below what side of the tide these niggas land on.
So can y'all please comment down below?
I can't get in.
Can y'all please comment down below which you would rather do?
You know what they gonna do? They're gonna repost on Reddit that video where you was like, it's a tricky situation.
If they do, then they're real fans, and I really support that.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to you.
It's like you can't be mad at that point.
I can't be mad. Yeah.
It's not like a stranger calling you gay. It's family.
But even then, like you asked the question, so it's a slippery slope.
And it was a philosophical question because there was a greater point to that.
It was context to it.
There was no greater point and there was no context to you licking that dildo. It just happened.
Oh my God! Again,
you just went for it.
But look, man, it was Mother's Day. This is premiering Wednesday, but hopefully you had a good Mother's Day. Hopefully you said you loved your mother. Hopefully you got her something or drew her something. Show her appreciation.
Yeah,
that's all you got to do.
So buy a dildo.
Oh my God! Gargle some nut. But
whoa! Why'd you take that personal?
It's been good.
Nigga, I was really out here advocating for niggas to help their mom. Well, nah, I can't say that. That's a crazy statement.
Jesus Christ.
That's a crazy statement. The way I was about to say it, we would have got fired.
If you liked it, share it. Mom, dad, granddad, niece, nephew.
Just don't share your dildo with us.
Please don't. And shout out to In the Fest. I know y'all know we've been fucking promoting out the ass.
Yeah.
We are part of an event. Go to our page. Shout out to 2H. You know what I mean? There will be promo for some tickets. So, just keep going to our page back and forth. You might see, you might not. Hey, what you gonna do? But J Nobles.
Tone Groove. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it die.
Yeah,
Just gonna let it die.
Hit that bell, subscribe. Ow.